Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. I'm your host, Sheldon Moore. That's my co-host, Charles Jackson. And we got a very special guest in the building. If you guys go back to the old videos about a couple of years ago, he used to be a regular on the show. My dog, my guy, Trail. Welcome back, brother. Welcome back.
Welcome back, big dog.
Welcome back, man.
Feel good to be back.
It's been a long time, man, and you're finally back in the building, man. But we gonna start it off as Trail ain't been here for a minute, but we gonna start out with some football, bro. You know what? We gonna get it out the way. The Chicago Bears defeated my Philadelphia Eagles, and it wasn't even a close game. It was a BTA. We had no chance. So I'm gonna let Charles have the floor. Let him talk his mess. We keep it pushing, man.
Start it off. How about them Bears, baby? How about bear down, nigga? Bear down, nigga. Look at that fake ass. Look, that fake ass Bears fan over there. I'm talking about Shell. I ain't talking about you, Trey. I'm talking about Shell, fake ass Bears fan, talking all that shit about us, G. How we was a fraudulent 8 and what was he? 8 and 2 or 8 and 3, and now look at us. We beat you. We beat y'all. Now look. Now he turned his camera off, y'all. He hiding from this. He hiding from this shit. But yeah, we don't look so fraudulent now, do we? We 9 and 3, and we whooped y'all ass. And y'all, you was talking about y'all was gonna go back to the Super Bowl. Y'all was gonna win all this, that, and the third. But you let the fraudulent ass Bears beat y'all. How about that? How about them apples? How them apples taste? They taste good, don't they? What they taste like? Tell me what they taste like. What they taste like, Sheldon?
That
wasn't rhetorical.
I'm keeping my mouth
real sour.
Yeah, they real sour, dog. He was talking so much shit about the Bears, dog. He's talking about how our defense is ass. And guess what we did? We the first team to stop the tush push. Strip that boy. I ain't hear you say nothing about that. Now, how fraudulent are we now, Sheldon? Huh? Let me know. How fraudulent? I can't hear you.
I'm waiting till you're
real
finished.
Quiet. I'm done.
Waiting.
I just want you
No. Talk about the game. No, talk about the game. I'm letting you talk, and I'm letting you get it off. Then I'll speak.
You know,
I know you're not done.
That boy Caleb didn't even have a good game. He only had 154 yards, but it was our run game. You told me so much stuff. Oh, our defense is so good. We got them boys down there in the trenches. Them boys got their ass ran over. Come on now. The motherfucking got 130 yards from a nun guy. Got 125 yards from Swift. And we didn't need to throw the ball. All we did was we just ran it down y'all throats. That's all we did. And, you know, shout out to A.J. Brown because I needed him to have that good game. But we had A.J. Brown sighting, but it wasn't enough. Saquon ain't do shit. Devontae Smith ain't do shit. Dallas Goedert ain't do shit.
It's hard to do something with a team.
Bear down, baby. Bear down, baby.
It's hard to beat a team like the Bears because they defense, like Nico Harris said, defense definitely wins games, especially with football.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, before you go, Sheldon, I want you to answer 2 questions. 1, how them apples taste. 2, how fraudulent are we?
I don't eat apples.
Oh my God.
And second, when you say frauds, I still don't think y'all gonna go far in the playoffs. I still don't believe it. Not gonna lie.
The only team I feel like
Go ahead, Drew.
The only team I feel like that'll really prove to me like that the Bulls is really, not the Bears is really like that. The only really real team I feel like that is the Bills. For real. I feel like if they beat the Bills, ain't nobody fucking with them. Ain't nobody fucking with them.
That defense.
I know, but the Bills, I watch the Bills games. They are really good and they really aggressive.
They have Josh Allen, that's why. Josh Allen is the team.
Yeah.
Charles, are you done? I'm letting you get it off.
I told you, man. Those are my 2 questions I want you to answer.
All right, that's cool. All right, man. First of all, look. I don't care what you Bears fans tell me. Y'all did not predict 2 running backs to go over 100 yards. I don't care what you tell me. Like, I know you go lie and say, no. Okay, that's fine. You definitely did. That's fine. I give you that. But if you would have told me, hey, we're just gonna run the ball all day and that's the way we're gonna win. I don't believe that. There's just no way. I don't believe that. Second of all, you're not the first team to stop the tush push. You're just not. So I don't want to hear that. Do I still think the defense? Do I think the defense was decent that game? Yes, to a degree, because I think Jalen Hurts threw the. I think he that interception that wasn't that really wasn't the defense. It was just him just trying to make a play, and it was just a bad play. Now I give the defense. I give him on the tush push. Had the fumble, that was crazy. And that's what in that whole when we fumbled the tush push, messed up everything. Because I felt like if we score or at least get some points, I'm telling you that game is totally different. Telling you. But here we are, can't really score, and I really don't think it's the defense if we're being honest. But we really can't score, and we can't even drive down the field because the Bears, they really couldn't score either. They was barely getting down the field, but they just made the clutch plays. That's really what it was. Jalen Hurts, he had a bad game. That's just facts. He threw a ball behind Devontae Smith, but he had Dallas Goedert right down the middle wide open. Don't know what he saw. It's whatever. But once A.J. Brown, I'm like, okay, we got A.J. Brown involved, good. But then when we picked y'all off, I don't care. That pick was lucky. Pick was lucky. And I'm like, yep, we going to come down, we going to come down and get a touchdown. We did it. We fumbled the ball. And the Bears just, they beat us in the trenches. And you got to give them credit. They beat us in the trenches, and we just couldn't stop the run game. To basically get 300 yards on the ground, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is freaking crazy that we couldn't stop the run. I think both of them not combined, but each other, Swift and Magangai, bro, they was getting 6 yards a carry. That's crazy. That doesn't happen in the NFL. That's a college. And I said it on Twitter. We are not a Super Bowl team right now. We play like a college team. And we got to get it together. Kevin Patula deserves some blame as always. But Jalen Hurts needs to play better. He needs to play better. And congratulations to the Bears. They are the number 1 seed in the NFC and right now have a bye. But the test gets tough.
Hello, dog.
What'd you say?
No, I was saying what's up to Dipset.
It's crazy. It's crazy how all these quarterbacks have bad games when they play the Bears.
And a little birdie
it's not the quarterbacks.
A little birdie on this show trail told me that our offensive line was ass. If our offensive line, you did. You said because Caleb was running around. You said our
that was
offensive
last
line
year.
Was,
was that not earlier in the year? What are we talking about? Am I lying? Was that not early?
The man said our offensive line was boo-boo.
Early in the year.
But we ran down y'all throat.
Early in the year, the offensive line was
name
bad.
another team that stripped Jalen Hurts off a tush push. I don't know another team that did that. When? They stripped them?
Yes. They didn't strip the ball.
You got to send me that clip after this then. Because I don't remember nothing like that.
You don't remember when we was at home, they stripped the ball, but they said it was forward progress. They stripped the ball from us, but they called it forward progress. Yes,
but
the Giants definitely.
Turnover?
No, but that's still
okay,
stripped them. No, that wasn't. Okay, no. Don't move the goalpost. Don't move the goal. No. You are. You said that trail. Did he not just say who stripped the ball? Did he not say who stripped the ball? Now what's a turnover?
If it didn't count as a turnover, that shit is irrelevant.
You didn't say that. You said who stripped the ball. That's what you said.
Right. And when you strip a ball,
you said it's a turnover.
What happens? When you strip a ball, what happens? You get a turnover, correct? If that shit didn't lead to no turnover, that shit is irrelevant.
I get what you're saying.
But he didn't say that. He said, if he would have said, hey, we're the first guys to turn the ball over on the tush push, fine. But he didn't say that. He said, we the first people to strip the ball off the tush push. That's what you said.
Yeah, I set you up for it. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Oh my God.
I told you your boy Saquon wasn't gonna do nothing this year. He
if you would have told me
last year.
If you would have told me our offensive line was gonna regress and everybody was gonna be hurt or injured, I would agree with you. Lane Johnson's out, Mailata not the same. We lost Mekhi Becton. Jergens ain't the same from last year. The offensive line ain't all that. It's not like we used to have the best offensive line. We had the best offensive line in the league last year. They're not that this
looking
year.
Like y'all are frauds.
How are we frauds? How?
Y'all letting the fraudulent. If y'all let the so-called fraudulent Bears beat y'all, so what that make y'all then?
That just makes us that day just wasn't a good team, and the better team that day beat us.
Nah, y'all look like some frauds because you said it was gonna be BTA. That's what you told me.
You know what's funny?
That's what you told us. That's what you told all the chat. That's what you told.
What's so funny?
It's gonna be BTA.
You know what's so funny? In the group chat, they was bringing up all the stuff I said 2 weeks ago, leading up to the game. I kept my mouth shut
because he was nervous.
No, I was nervous. I just didn't say anything.
If you had so much confidence in your team, you would have popped your shit regardless.
You didn't say anything.
What are you talking about? Yes, I did.
The week of.
First off, I barely text in that group chat. That's the first thing. Second of all, nobody. Whatever. What the fuck? Nobody fought. What are you talking about?
Whatever, bro.
But regardless, nigga, if you got so much confidence in your team, you should pop your shit regardless. You only pop your shit when y'all win.
I mean, I haven't said anything. Even when we did win, when we beat the Lions, I didn't say anything.
No,
when we beat the Packers, I didn't say nothing.
Every time y'all win, you come in that motherfucker, fly
that's cap. You're lying.
Gee, don't make me
go back to 2 Sundays ago when the Eagles won. What did I say? Go back.
Yeah, I can go screenshot every single week that the Eagles won. You went in there and said,
"Why are we lying?"
I'm not lying. What did I lie for?
What did I? Okay, they go back 2 Sundays ago when the Eagles beat the Lions. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Shut in the chat. Go. We're lying.
I will.
So you're telling the truth, right?
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
So I said something when they beat the Lions. That's what you're telling me.
I believe so. Yeah. Like you always do every week when y'all win.
I don't. That's cap.
Okay. But regardless, if you got so much confidence in your team, you should pop your shit regardless. And you didn't because you was nervous. You was nervous the Bears was going to win.
I'm gonna just say you got to tilt your head and give a round of applause to the coach of the Bears. Ben Johnson has been amazing. Johnson has been amazing.
Yes, Ben Johnson has been a godsend.
What was Detroit thinking letting this guy go? Like his schemes, everything is just different, and you never know what to expect from the Bears.
I told you I was like he was gonna most likely leave anyway because last year he was up for head coaching jobs, but he didn't see nothing that he liked, so he went back to Detroit. And then when he saw the Bears have an opening, he said, "Shit, let me go there. That's probably the best opportunity for me to have a chance." Out of all the openings last year, he said, "Bears, they got a young quarterback in Caleb Williams. They got some decent defensive players. Weapons is nice. We just got to fix the offensive line. Look at them now. They're 9-3 and leading the division. So you got to give Ben Johnson and the Bears, credit. Give him credit.
Definitely front runner for Coach of the Year. Sure. He's not
going. He's not front runner. He's definitely not the front runner.
He up
there. He's up there, but he ain't front runner though. He's not up there.
What was the Bears' record last year?
I think they only won like 3 games.
So you don't think he's front runner?
No, I don't. It's definitely Mike Vrabel because everybody thought the Patriots were gonna be better.
Yeah, the Patriots are 10-2.
I think they 11. I think they got 11 wins now because they won 10 straight. Yeah, it's definitely the Patriots because at least you can say with the Bears, they had the pieces, so it's like they should be better. People thought the Patriots still was going to be butt, and they're best team in the league, so it's definitely Mike Vrabel. But Ben Johnson definitely up there. I would say Ben Johnson is probably like top 3. I put him top 3.
Hey, before we move on, before we say bear down for me, say bear down for me.
I'm not saying bear down.
Bear down.
See, now you got Trail.
But he said, "Look, Trail." He said he was a Bears fan, but he can't even say bear down.
I say I root for the Bears. I say I root for the Bears.
Don't root for us. Stay your ass over there with Philly, nigga. Don't come with us.
I root for the Bears. I root for the Bears because all of us are from Chicago, and I am from Chicago, so I root for the Bears. I do want them to succeed, but of course, when we go against the Eagles, hey man. Eagles come first, bro.
When they win it all, you gonna be at the parade with us in Chicago?
Hell no, stay his ass there in Texas.
I'm definitely not catching no flight. No, that's not. That
nigga ain't no real fan.
It's a parade in our city, man.
Look, man, we could get into all these other games, but I strictly wanted to keep it this. I wanted to keep it Eagles and Bears. Francisco, our guy, our number one fan. Love you, brother. Love you. But because we got a lot of NBA to talk about, and usually when it's me and Charles, we talk about the NFL for damn near like 30 minutes. But today we're gonna do more basketball because our guy Trail is on here. But before we do that, we're gonna get into our usual Thursday night game. You know, Charles, it's the Cowboys and the Lions. You know, Cowboys been red hot recently. The Lions have been whatever recently, but who do you have winning Thursday night football tonight between the Cowboys and the Lions?
Lions at home. I got the Lions winning.
You think that offense is gonna come alive because Jared Goff has kind of been iffy, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown might not play.
Yeah, this looks like a Jahmyr Gibbs game to me.
And they've been stopping. Jahmyr Gibbs just kind of had some that game. Well, the game against the Packers, he was kind of iffy though. And then David Montgomery, I don't know what he does now. He don't do anything. But Jameson Williams been crazy. He been going crazy though. Give him that. But the Cowboys defense has actually been really good recently. I can't lie. You know, the Cowboys defense has been good. Then they got the damn near top. They got the best duo wide receiver in the NFL and Pickens and freaking CD. And then Dak has been good. Dak has probably been like top 3 quarterback in the league. Not gonna lie. He's been like top 3. He's been amazing. You know, I would pick the Cowboys, but go ahead, Trell, if you got something to say.
Cowboys not playing how they was playing last year. They playing about the same, right? Last year.
They playing. They've been playing better, but they've been kind of the same.
They win games like this though. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Hey, Dipset, we gonna talk about like the calf injury and stuff in probably about a few minutes, but we gonna talk about this NFL real quick, and then we gonna do like our pick'ems, and then Trail can do the pick'ems too. I would love Trail to do our pick'ems, but Cowboys offense has been amazing. I think the Cowboys low-key will win, but I'm not gonna pick them because I need them to lose. Because they're only like a game and a half behind Philly because Philly wants to lose 2 games in a row for some apparent reason. So I'm picking the Lions. I feel like the Lions, they need to win this game. And it's not like I don't care for them against the Bears. I don't think the Lions are catching the Bears. I just don't believe that. But I just need the Lions to beat the Cowboys so the Cowboys can stay off our tail. I'm picking the Cowboys. The Cowboys need to. I'm picking the Lions. The Lions need to get this W. I think they need to win more than the Cowboys because at the same time, the Cowboys is like, yeah, they've been playing better, but at the same time, they got nothing to lose. But at least with the Lions, they kind of have something to lose because they're out. They're supposed to be like a Super Bowl contender. Now they're out the playoffs because the Bears been really good recently, and the Packers have been good. So I'm picking the Lions. The Lions need to get this W, man. If that offense can somewhat match the Cowboys, I think we get a shootout. You got a score? Any of y'all got a score for tonight?
Ooh, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it might be in the 30s.
Ooh. What, like 34-30, something like that?
Yeah, or like 34-31 or something.
If the over-under is 43, I'm going under.
So it's probably like 50 something. I wouldn't be shocked if it was like 50.
I think it'll go. I think I guess the correct score.
What's the score you got?
21-24.
Who you got winning?
Cowboys.
No. I'm gonna go 28-24. The Lions. The Lions get the W, bro. All right, man. Let's get into our NFL. What is this week? Is this week 13 or week 14? No, this week 13. No, week 14. My bad.
Yeah.
NFL week 14 pick'ems. Dolphins at the Jets.
Jets.
We got Trail.
Dolphins.
Give me the Miami Dolphins. Steelers at the Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm gonna go Steelers.
Give me the Baltimore Ravens. Saints at the Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Colts at the Jaguars.
Give me the Colts.
Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, my guy. Titans at the Browns. Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders.
Browns.
Who are they playing?
Titans and Browns. Who you got?
Titans.
Damn. Hey, he with you, Charles. He be rooting. He be wanting the Titans to get the W too.
Nah, not against Shador. He ain't getting no dub against Shador.
That defense is crazy. Give me the Browns to get the W. Commanders at the Vikings.
Commanders.
Ooh. Vikings.
Give me the Minnesota Vikings. Seahawks at the Falcons.
Seahawks.
Give me the Seattle Seahawks. Bengals at the Bills.
Bengals.
I'm going Bills. I'm a big fan. I ain't gonna lie.
Give me the Buffalo Bills. Broncos at the Raiders.
Broncos.
Give me the Denver Broncos. Bears at the Packers for the division lead.
Come on now. Bears.
Bear down.
Now, this is definitely a hate pick. Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers to get the W.
But
Rams.
You see this shit, G? He say he a Bears fan.
I did.
He picked the Packers.
Why you doing that?
Come on now. You ain't never supposed to pick the Packers. Never.
You know what?
You know
why? You know why I picked the Packers? Because I need the Eagles to get back at the top. And you know what's crazy? If the Packers win, the Bears go all the way down to 7. That's one less team I'm worried about. Give me the Packers to get the W. Rams at the Cardinals.
Give me the Rams.
100% Rams for sure.
Give me the LA Rams. Sunday Night Football. Texans at the Chiefs.
That's gonna be a good game. Give me the Chiefs though.
Give me Chiefs.
This is definitely a must-win for the Chiefs, but give me the Texans to get the W. And Monday Night Football, the Eagles and the Chargers. That's definitely a hate pick.
No.
That's definitely a hate pick.
I'm going to go Eagles. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to go Eagles.
Thank you, Trill. Thank you. Charles is hating. At least I said I was hating. Charles didn't even say he was hating, but it's definitely a hate pick. At least I said it. Man, give me my Eagles, bro. We getting back on track against the Chargers, and that's it for our NFL recap. Basically, Eagles versus Bears. Now let's get it started with our NBA power rankings. This is from week 5 and week 6. I'll start it off. Obviously, Trill just got here, so he really doesn't have it, but he can piggyback off us. I'll start for this week that Charles will start. So, at number 10, I got the Miami Heat. At number 9, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves. At number 8, I got the New York Knicks. At number 7, I got the Denver Nuggets. At number 6, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At number 5, I got the Toronto Raptors. At number 4, I got the Houston Rockets. At number 3, I got the LA Lakers. At number 2, I got the Detroit Pistons. And at number 1, I still got the OKC Thunder.
At 10, I got the Denver Nuggets. At 9, I got the New York Knicks. At 8, I got the Toronto Raptors. At 7, I got the Orlando Magic. At 6, I got the Houston Rockets. At 5, I got the San Antonio Spurs. At 4, I got the Miami Heat. At 3, I got the Detroit Pistons. At 2, I got the Los Angeles Lakers. And at 1, I got the Oklahoma City Thunder.
That's tough.
Anything you like, Trill? What you like? What you looking at?
I'm surprised y'all got the Raptors so low.
I got the Raptors. Well, I mean, the only low-key though, they did kind of lose a couple of games, but they still second in the East
compared to what they was doing last year.
But this is about a week though.
Yeah, it's weekly rankings.
Yeah, this is weekly rankings. Weekly rankings. Yeah, so and since me and Charles, we've been gone for like a week and a half, so we done the last couple of weeks, and they've been losing because they lost to the Knicks and then they lost to somebody else. I forgot who else.
Hornets.
Yeah, you can't lose to the Hornets, bro. You can't.
If they would have just lost to the Knicks, they definitely would have been higher on my list.
I probably still keep them at 4 though.
What about Spurs? I feel like they low as well. Spurs been hooping.
I forgot.
I had the Spurs at 5. I got
them at 6. Spurs been hooping.
They about a 4. They about a 4-3. I ain't gonna lie, they've been hooping.
Where you got the Nuggets at again, Shell?
I had them at 7.
I got him at 10, dog. You can't lose to the Kings, dog. That's
But you
like
can
that moved me.
don't forget though, Aaron Gordon, they missing a lot of key pieces.
That don't matter. It's the Kings, dog. You can't lose to the Kings. And then
Yeah.
you lost to the Spurs and the Mavs. And the Mavs they hurt right now. You know, you let Cooper Flag go crazy on y'all. So I mean, I had to they still made my top 10, but they couldn't be no higher than 10 for me.
I ain't gonna lie though.
And you had the Heat where? You had them high.
Yeah, I had the Heat at 4. I mean, the Heat been on they've been on a roll lately. They beat the Bulls, the Sixers, the Mavs, the Bucks, the Clippers, and the only team that they lost to was the Pistons. So
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Have y'all been really watching the Dallas though? Dallas been
yeah,
low.
I still couldn't put them.
AD
they
came
on the
back.
rise right now. They on
I
the
still
rise
couldn't
right
put
now.
them in the power rankings though. I still couldn't put them in power rankings. Like
Mm-mm.
they still
AD
been
came back.
they still been weak though. They not weak, but like their team overall, like they're still low in the conference. So I still really couldn't put them in there. And yeah, I give you the Nuggets because they beat the Heat last night, right? Then they beat the Heat.
Yeah, they beat the Heat and the Nuggets.
No, they beat the Pacers. They beat the Pacers last night.
And then they beat the
Mavs. I thought the Mavs.
No, you said the Nuggets. You said
Oh,
the
my
Nuggets.
bad. I meant to say because he brought up Mavs, so I was talking about the Mavs. My bad.
They did beat Denver
Yeah, they beat the
last,
Heat.
last week.
Yeah, Mavs beat the Heat. Yeah.
Bro,
Look, man.
it's like they look different with these new role players too. Like Nemharm, like we was just talking about. Nemharm, brother, he been looking good. AD looking back and like he was, but he missed a lot of shots last night.
Hey,
Yeah, I heard him in his finger.
Where you had the Knicks at, or did you have him on here?
Yeah, I got the Knicks. I got the Knicks at 9.
Oh, okay, I had him at 8 because I'm like, I feel like you getting BTA by the Celtics. It's just
Yeah,
that
wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Better than them right now, bro. Like, and we gonna get into our takeaways, and that's when I think Trail is gonna say the most. But like, I feel like you just can't let Jaylen Brown single-handedly beat you like that. Like, I felt like y'all had the better team, and y'all was basically getting BTA at one point. So I had to put them low. And then low key, like with the Lakers, I had the Lakers at 3. Charles, I think, had them at 2. Which I mean, it's whatever. They was on the 7-game winning streak. Like they really was. Like, so then they did lose to the Suns, which is
yeah, bro. You
they
can't
lost to
lose
Dylan
to
Brooks.
Suns.
You lost to Dylan Brooks.
He been hooping though. Dylan Brooks.
I told you. And what did I tell you? I said put some stock in Dylan Brooks, and you didn't want to.
Nah, hell no. It's only been a week, dog. It's only been a week and some change.
A week?
He been like this all season
since the beginning of the year when he was ISO.
This the beginning of the year. I ain't putting no stock into that. I'm gonna lose money on him. Look, this is where you buy in when the stock is low, right? And then when it get high and it's from the tank, you sell all your shit when it's high, so that way you can avoid all that. But I'm not buying no stock in that, man.
See, the thing with the Lakers is, I'm not gonna lie, they was on 7-game win streak. You can't take that away from them. They did face some weak teams. Like that's just facts. Because I think they beat because let me see.
They beat the Jazz, Clippers, Mavs, and Pels.
Yeah, and then like they started off with the Pelicans, the Bucks, the Jazz twice, the Clippers. Like those are weak ass teams. Like that's just facts. Those are all weak. Those are free W coupons. But the fact is that you, as the Lakers, are doing what you're supposed to do and beating the weak teams. So I gotta give them some credit. I gotta give them some credit. And then the Pistons, I know they lost a couple of games, but it's just the fact that they
supposed to lose.
Which game? I forgot which game.
All of
was
them.
That the Celtics game?
Yeah, they weren't supposed to lose against the Celtics.
They missed the free throw.
Yeah, my boy missed the free throw at the end, but
he came.
They weren't supposed to lose against the Celtics, the Magic, or the Bucks. Those are games you got to win.
Yeah, you can't lose, especially when the Bucks could even last night when they were stuck at 4 points for the longest. That's a game you basically supposed to blow them out, and with Giannis, so the energy is out the arena and all that. You're supposed to handle the Bucks, but you let KPJ go out there and just get buckets, and it's that's unacceptable. I'm not.
That man is a walking bucket, though, man. That man be.
Oh no, Charles keeps saying he's been a bucket forever.
Yeah, he has. He's like a lower grade James Harden.
Wait, who you talking about?
It's about KPJ.
Oh, KPJ, yeah.
He's like a modern day James Harden.
That's why they won. Him and Ryan Rollins.
Ryan Rollins been hooping. Hey, but the Rockets. Hey, you know the Rockets got like the best offense in the league, low key. Like you noticed that
Yeah.
they got the
Yeah.
like statistically wise, they got the best offense in the league. They've been
Where did you
hooping,
have them?
but they did lose to the Kings. Huh? I had the Rockets
Where did you
at
have?
4.
I had them at 6.
And who you have before them?
Before them was the Spurs at 5.
You know, De'Aaron Fox been hooping, bro. He been definitely leading the charge, bro. He been leading the charge for them. So I gotta give, no Stephon Castle, no Wemby, and then Dylan Harper just recently came back. De'Aaron Fox he's showing people like, hey, that's why they gave me that contract extension. Don't trade me just because we got 2 other young guards. Like, because I do believe, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Stephon and Dylan Harper can lead like it literally like keep them afloat like how De'Aaron Fox is doing. I don't believe that. I think that would be good, but to keep them afloat like this, still top in the West, I don't think they can do it.
Yeah, I agree.
Like De'Aaron Fox has been hooping, and I do want to give I want to give credit to the Timberwolves. Timberwolves been playing good. They've been playing decent. Anthony Edwards been hooping.
What about the Magic? Nobody said Magic.
I mean, they lost. Before this 2-game win streak they lost like 3 in a row.
Nah.
I was saying to Sheldon yesterday about Paolo, man. It's like the offense way better with Franz operating it, man. I don't know what.
Look, man. No Paolo slander, bro. We slandering Paolo. We ain't doing
I ain't slandering him.
He definitely just slandered.
Hold on, dog. They lost the T-Wolves. They lost to the Suns, the Kings. I mean, the Thunder I ain't mad at, but the Suns and the Kings.
The Suns are decent. We not gonna do this. Come on, man.
What about the Kings then?
I can't give them the Kings. No, you gotta beat the Kings, bro. I'm sorry. I can't give them the Kings.
Even though the Suns are decent, that's a team that they supposed to beat. They are the favorites.
I would say they on the same level this year. I would say they on the same level.
Suns,
if we being honest.
Suns tough.
I would say the Suns on the same level.
A lot of people did not. They said they was gonna be a sneaky team. They said they was gonna be unexpected.
Hey, remember? Hey, Charles, remember? Yeah, Charles, remember after they drafted, I was like, this team ain't as worse as we think they are. I don't think they this bad. Because a lot of people thought it was gonna be boo-boo. I was like, this team not that bad. And Charles was saying, like, they gonna be like that team that's not like a free W coupon and just gonna fight. And that's what they do. They fighting, they competing with like literally everybody.
I was saying they was gonna be decent because they got defense from Dylan Brooks. Because defensively, Dylan Brooks he's pretty good. Statistically, he out there look good. But I did not expect this offense he got. I ain't gonna lie.
Black Rodin, my guy. I ain't seen you in a minute. Paulo might be like Westbrook or Cam Thomas, shot chucker and not a force manipulator. Multiplier, my bad.
No, I disagree.
Man, I feel like when you look at the Kings, bro, you got to beat the Kings. And like that's the free W coupon on the schedule. And like Charles said earlier, the Nuggets. Like, I mean, I know they ain't no Christian Brown or Aaron Gordon. You got to beat the Kings, bro.
Come on, you gotta beat the Kings.
You gotta beat the Kings, bro. The Kings are terrible. Like
there's
you got
vets on that team, though.
It don't matter. They ain't got no Sabonis. Zach LaVine been playing garbage. Westbrook is Westbrook. DeMar ain't been that good. DeMar ain't really been that good. So it's like you gotta beat them, man.
People been like I've been seeing on Twitter. I saw somebody was like, "Hey, man, you look at the Kings. They got Zach, Sabonis, DeMar DeRozan, and like they signed Westbrook. They got a lot of like okay players. But then if you a real ball knower, you knew that shit wasn't good. Like you just knew. You knew the Kings wasn't a good team.
The Chicago Bulls were Westbrook.
Man, why? For what?
We already got so many guards over here.
I said
we already got like 4-5 guards.
I said that's basically what the Kings are. The Kings are the last year Chicago Bulls with Westbrook.
No, that's facts. Well, a couple of years ago, yeah, that's facts.
A couple of years ago, yeah.
They the Sacramento Bulls, basically. And that's why the Kings are a bad organization, because they saw the Bulls get DeMar and Zach, and they're like, hey, they can do the same thing just in purple and black. Now it looks worse. They're a bad organization. But if you don't got nothing else for the power rankings, we can move on.
No, I ain't got nothing else.
All right, man. So that's That's it for our NBA power rankings. Let's move on to our NBA takeaways of the week. I started with this one, so Charles can start. What's your takeaway, brother, of the week? Well, a couple of weeks.
Well, yeah. Since we've been gone, I don't know if you heard, but Cooper Flag came out and said that he wasn't ready to play point guard. And that's something that I've been saying since it started. You know what I mean? He's not a point guard. He shouldn't be on the ball, bringing the ball up. Let that man play off ball, which he's been doing lately, and look at the success that he's having. Yeah, that's one of the first takeaways I want to talk about real quick. I just want to point that out real quick.
Cooper Flag been playing good, bro. He been hooping.
He been hooping on fantasy for sure.
Cooper Flag been playing really freaking good. I ain't gonna lie. I know he had like a really good game. I forgot what game it was. Cooper Flag definitely been their best player and they most consistent and
I'll say he's been their most healthy player. That's why
I was just about to say that.
They're going capital H on healthy, please.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this because I brought it up to Charles probably last month. Ryan Nembhard has been playing good. I get it. I understand. Is he 35 minutes better than D'Lo though?
As of right now, and the way the offense and team is looking, yes.
Absolutely.
They look way better with him in the lineup than D'Lo.
He's like a floor general type of guy.
I don't really like D'Lo only because he'd be bad in the playoffs. But I do feel bad because he went there thinking he'd go be like the starting point guard. He can barely get 20 minutes a game.
I mean, that's what Nico promised him, and now Nico gone, so all that's out the window.
But Jason Kidd don't like his ass, bro.
Boy, is that your fan in the background? Sure? Is that a fan in the background?
It might be.
Boy, turned on that PlayStation. But no, though, my takeaway, I hate to admit it, Charles was right. The Bulls are back to being butt.
Come on now. Come on now. What the hell? I told you this was gonna happen.
Hey.
You think it was just the schedule?
No.
Bro, have you seen the teams they played? They better than them. Bro, they just lost to the Nets yesterday. The Nets are tanking. And you lose to the Nets? No, it's not the schedule, bro. No, it's not the schedule. No.
Bro, they lost to the Pacers. They supposed to beat the Pacers.
Supposed to beat the Pacers, bro.
You lost to the Hornets. The way the Hornets look, even
beat
though that's one of my teams, they looking bad. You supposed to beat the Hornets. You lost to the Pelicans.
Supposed to beat the Pelicans. And barely beat the Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
You supposed to beat those teams.
Yeah, they lost to a lot of bad teams, dog.
Bruh. The Bulls suck. Oh my God. Like, this is embarrassing. Bro,
you heard? Did you hear what Ayo and them said? What Ayo said?
What'd he say?
He was like, and then I think was it Nikola Vucevic that said it too. But basically they was like, guys, we look at the scouting report and guys are not doing what we supposed to do on the scouting report. And then, they got called out for playing soft. And then Ayo, he was like, guys aren't doing what they supposed to do. We supposed to box out. Ain't nobody boxing out. Like, he was like, and then on top of that, they went on, I think, the 3 Old Men podcast, JJ Redico podcast. And he was like, the NBA doesn't care about, who you play. I mean, what you've done, no matter if you was 5-0 to start the season, it's what you've done for me lately. And lately they've been losing. But yeah, they basically, the whole team was getting called out. The coach called them out. Vucevic called them out. Ayo called them out.
It sounds like they don't care. That's what it sounds like. Sound like they don't care. But you know what? This isn't at the end of the world, though. Because that means that pick will be good. And Trail told me, he said yesterday, he's like, when do the Bulls get a high pick? But it's like, hey, they just need to get a lottery, bro. Like, it's probably about time.
They gotta get a top 3, dog. They gotta get.
I don't think they get top 3, bro. I don't think they're gonna be that bad to get top 3.
You know what? You want to know who I think they're gonna get? They're gonna get Carlos Boozer's son just because Boozer was on the team.
No, they ain't gonna be that. I don't think the Bulls are gonna be that bad to where they get like a top 3 pick. I can't see it, bro.
What's the reason for being good though? They rebuilding.
I don't think the Bulls want to be good. They just want to be competitive. Bro.
How do you
Like,
not want to be good?
because
You know
different teams have different aspirations in the beginning of the year. The Bull, bro. When was the last? Like, if I'm being honest with both of y'all. When was the last time the Bulls really looked at themselves and said, "This is a championship team"? And we all know the year.
That was a long time ago.
The year they went to the conference finals.
Finals, yeah.
In the year
one Rose.
In the year D Rose tore his ACL against the Sixers in the first round. That was it. None of them other years, I guarantee you, they probably thought for a little bit, like, you know, when they had Pau Gasol on that team, they probably like, you know what, we could probably make a sneaky run. But outside of that, they know every year they have never thought they was going to win a championship. Never. Bro, the Bulls, they only care about being competitive and attendance.
And putting butts in their seats and making money. That's all the Bulls care about.
I guarantee, bro, if the Bulls, if they be in the play-in, right, and then they somehow make it to the first round, they're good with that. That's actually a successful season for them. They're cool with that. That's all they can.
Man, they might as well tank you. They could tank, dog. Because they're only 9 and what are they? They're 9 and 12. They can tank. They still in position where they can tank and get the top 5, top 3 pick.
You still think they can get a top 5 pick?
Yeah, if they tank, but they gotta start tanking like right now. Like,
man, look, we want the Bulls to be bad, bro. It was a pipe dream though. Them being top of the East, number 1. Charles wasn't fooled though by he was on his hating status. What else you got?
I got though. The Blazers beat the Cavs. Last time we was on the pod, you told me that the Blazers were a terrible team, but yet the Blazers have beaten
are 9 and 13.
And guess what? They still in the play-in right now.
They are in the play-in. Yeah.
Exactly. So they're still a decent team. They're a hard fighting team. They beat the OKC Thunder. They beat the Cavs, who's still a good team, but they haven't been a shell of themselves. But you can't sit here and tell me that the Blazers are a bad team, dog. So that statement, you gotta run that back, dog.
I'm not running. How can you wait, hold on. Wait a minute. So you think the Blazers aren't a bad team, but the Suns are?
I didn't say the Suns were a bad team. I've never said the Suns were a bad team. I've never once said that.
But when we was talking about, I forgot the team we was talking about earlier. You basically put the Suns and the Kings in the same realm when we was talking about. I forgot what team we was just talking about.
You gotta beat this nigga.
Yes, that's what you said. You said you gotta beat the Kings and you gotta beat the Suns. That's basically saying the Suns are butt. That's basically what you said.
No, it's not, because if the Suns, hold on, how is that saying that the Suns is butt when we both agree that the Suns are going to be one of those teams that's not going to be a free W coupon?
Well, why are just because
you're not a free W coupon, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to you're not supposed to beat those teams. You're still supposed to beat that team, even though they're a hard fighting team. Regardless, you're still supposed to beat them.
Who's more closer to the Kings, the Blazers or the Suns?
Neither.
Cap, he's lying.
Neither.
He's cap, he's lying.
Every good team that the Blazers play, they take them to close games. They just took the Raptors to a close game. They lost to the Raptors by 3. They lost to OKC by what, 8 or 7. They lost. Well, the Spurs, that one was, they lost by double digits to them. But the Blazers don't act like the Blazers are not a good team, dog. And they're hurt. Shaden Sharp has been hurt.
Man, nobody care about
Klingen's been hurt. Scoot been hurt. Drew Holiday's been hurt.
Scoot sucks.
Drew Holiday's been hurt. Okay, don't even put Scoot in there. Drew Holiday's been hurt. Like, dog, don't make it seem like the Blazers are ass. And they've been injured majority of the season and still are taking these playoff teams right now to close games. Let's not do that.
And also, they're the only team that beat OKC this year.
I get that part. My thing is, they're 9 and 13. Yes, they're in the play-in. I'm just saying, you put the Suns and the Kings in the same realm. But don't put the Blazers in the same realm with the Kings. And then when I ask you who's closer, you said neither, which is cap. We know that's a lie.
Do you know the team that's closest to the Kings? The Pelicans. Those the teams. Those the teams that are close to them. The Pelicans, the Clippers. Those are the teams that are close to them right now. The Pacers, the Wizards, the Nets, the Hornets. Those are teams that are close to the Kings, not the damn Blazers, dog.
Well, the Blazers got 9 wins and the Kings got 5. That's only a 4-game difference.
I also got a takeaway as well.
What you got, brother? What you got?
My takeaway is Zion Williamson is a role player.
You think Zion? Why you think Zion a role player, dog?
I ain't going that far.
What has he done? Has he been in? He been in the All-Star?
Yeah, he's been an All-Star.
Yeah,
I think he's been an All-Star twice. I think he's been an All-Star
Twice, right? He's been an All-Star.
Yeah.
Let's give him that. Has he been an MVP contender?
No.
Has he been a playoff contender?
No.
What has he done to prove that he's a superstar?
I don't think nobody's.
I'll say I don't think he's a superstar, but
I
he
would
ain't no
say
role
What has he
player.
done to prove he's a star?
He ain't no.
I would
role
definitely
player,
say. I would definitely say he's closer to a star than a role player, or at least an all-star.
I would say role player because I feel like he had fit a role in a different team better. And then again, he didn't have that many good pieces around him like that yet. But no.
I mean, name me a role player. This is his worst year he's had statistically. Name me a role player that's averaging 22, 5, and 4. I don't know no role players that's doing that.
He's basically giving me Blake Griffin numbers.
And Blake Griffin
wasn't no role player.
Blake Griffin wasn't no all-star. No.
He definitely was an all-star.
Blake Griffin was an
all-star.
Game changer. I'm sorry, game changer.
I wouldn't game changer, but I would say an all-star.
That's up in the air. Yeah, that's up in the air. Game changer up in the air.
Was an all-star. And we gonna talk about the Clippers and the stuff after, like, our takeaways. But Blake Griffin was definitely an all-star at one point. Then you could say a star. Definitely. Yes.
Superstar?
No, I wouldn't say he was a superstar. No. But he definitely was an all-star.
But we all had so much high hopes on Zion when he was in high school.
He can't stay healthy.
He been hurt.
He can't stay healthy. He out again.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, out with a doctor now. And I think they say he's gonna be reevaluated in 3-4 weeks, something like that.
3 weeks.
Like 6 weeks or some shit.
It's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, bro.
But yeah, man, the man is not the guy I thought he was, bro. I've been drafting him on fantasy since I started.
I think he is that guy. He just gotta play. Like when he plays, he's dominant. It's just that he never plays. That's
what do you think of LaMelo then?
LaMelo, it's different though, because LaMelo, he more of a scoring guard. He, they play styles different.
But no, that don't matter.
But who got more of an impact on the court is what you asked me?
No, I'm saying if you're basically saying Zion is a role player because of what he's done, I'm saying what about LaMelo? Because they damn near in the same position.
I just feel like both of them are great role players. Good role players.
Okay, you just got to stay consistent because you sure was about to switch up. You sure was about to switch up. You was about to switch up.
No, I wasn't switch.
You sure? No, you definitely was about to switch up.
Both of them are good role players. Like I feel like if LaMelo go to the Jazz, bro, they're consistent wins because the offensive load will be more on LaMelo.
I think they still not like a good team.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they still not a good team.
Zion go to a better place with better role players. They'll be in a better situation. I just feel like
me and Charles talks about it. Me and Charles talk about it all the time. Like the Pelicans, like we picked the Pelicans to at least get 30 wins because we saw with Trey Murphy, really good talent. Herb Jones, great, one of the best defenders in the league. Is his offense really is it that? Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, up and coming good players. Jordan Poole at the time is still an okay, good player. They had the pieces. He has the talent, but the team just overall is just not good.
Yeah.
And you got DeJounte don't count, bro. He only been there for half a year. I don't even count that man. Bro.
They need him to go out there and hoop though.
DeJounte could go out, bro. DeJounte was out there and they were still butt.
They was. I remember.
So it's like it doesn't matter. Like the team's just not good. Like it's just not a good team at this start.
They need help.
Your mic muted, bro.
Yeah, you muted yourself.
Yeah, my bad. If Zion is there, when Zion was there, they were still losing. So it don't matter. But he needs to be healthy. He needs to stay healthy. That's the problem. He hasn't been healthy.
They overhyped Zion up like he was just gonna be LeBron out there though. Like I just don't.
I mean, he still got the potential. He definitely does have the potential. He got to stay healthy, dog. That's legit. If he plays games, we will see the Zion that we've all been looking for. He just has to play. That's it. That's
y'all
all.
know, and y'all know how I am about Zion, bro. I thought he was gonna have an MVP season one year.
I don't know if I thought he was gonna have an MVP season, but I always thought he could be like. I think Zion low key is. I think he is a game changer. I just feel like we just haven't seen it. Like I think he could be like depending on playoffs and matchups. I think he could be like somewhat of a game changer, bro. Because I feel like I think it was like a couple of years ago. When Shondale was still on here, we was talking about like the Pelicans and the Clippers in the playoffs. I think Zion would have been it would have been a problem for the Clippers to guard Zion.
I would say Zion's definitely a game changer. I don't think it matters about matchups. He's a game changer regardless because he's so dominant, bro. Like for somebody to be 6'6", 6'7", however tall he is, he plays with so much force. It's hard to stop him. Like I don't know if you seen that game against Memphis, bro. They had went into OT, but Jaren Jackson, I think they was down 2. Yeah, they was down 2, and it was like a couple of like 4 seconds left or something like that. They inbound the ball to Zion. Jaren Jackson pokes it. Zion gets it back and goes up, but he didn't have control of the ball at all. All the man did, he put it in his left hand, tapped it up there, and it went in. Like Zion, he's so efficient around the rim and so dominant. It's like he's a game changer regardless of the matchup or whatever matchup they got.
That means that man needs to either get to the Celtics. He needs to get to the Celtics, bro. Him, Brown, Tatum.
I mean, Charles talks about it all the time. Like we still low key kind of bring it up a lot. If Zion was there when they faced the Suns in 21, they probably could have beaten them.
Yeah, I think they would have won
because they had nobody to stop Zion. You tell them what Jay Crowder doing? Be serious. Like what's he gonna do? Like Jay Crowder ain't doing nothing, bro. Like no, I think Zion is kind of a game changer. I wouldn't say like superstar, but I think he's close to a star. I'm definitely not saying role player, but I think he's a good player. Just stays hurt all the time.
I got one question there. I got just the last question I'm gonna ask.
Go, what is it?
So let's say Zion goes to a team to play a role. How much would he average?
Well, it depends.
He's still getting you a dub. Regardless, whatever team he on, regardless, he's still getting you a dub.
But that's kind of what he's doing right now.
I mean, but the difference is right now, I feel like he can get you more than dub. I feel like if Zion was healthy, Zion can fuck around average close to 30. If healthy.
He gotta show me he can do that. He gotta show. I'm tired. I'll be thinking he can do that too, but he never ever shows me.
I mean, he's been hurt.
Exactly.
I mean, I could say the same thing about LaMelo. He be hurt.
I mean, Zion's second year, he averaged 27 when he made the All-Star. And then
he was a dog
2021.
Yeah, he was a
and
dog.
then in 2023, he averaged 26. So we've seen Zion get close to that. I'm saying, I think healthy Zion can average about 28 points.
Bruh, that was the year, what was it, 23? Bro, they was in the play-in. Bro, let's be honest. Zion was digging down Anthony Davis. He was. Like, real talk. He had nothing for that man. Then he gets a hamstring injury. It's hamstring. Like, bro, ain't nobody had to stop him. People were saying, I said that I had the Thunder winning that series. I thought, but it wouldn't have been no sweep, though, if Zion was there against Thunder. I think they could have probably won maybe 2 games, maybe a game, but it wasn't going to be no sweep if Zion was there. Like, bro, Zion is a dog.
What are the takeaways you got, Shell?
Another takeaway I got is Well, since it's three of us now, what y'all been thinking about the Warriors? You know, the Warriors, they've been kind of mid. They've been kind of losing. Jimmy Butler been calling them out like, the defense ain't all that. Steph Curry's out now. And it looks like the frustration. And somebody I think I saw on Twitter like a week ago or something, they was like, is Jimmy Butler doing the same thing now? It's like, in Miami, like getting frustrated. And I think he's not going to do like ash out nothing. Like he's too old to be doing that now late in his career. But it's like, is it time to worry about the Warriors? And especially like they're old. Like I think Al Horford's hurt. Brandon B-Paz has been inconsistent. Kuminga just got back. So it's like, hurt. Yeah. So what are we looking at the Warriors now? What are we thinking about them?
I mean, right now, what they are
11 and 11.
11 and 11. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's really because Steph's been gone, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, their defense isn't, that good. But if Steph was there, some of those losses that they had would be W's. And, Jimmy and Steve Kerr and everybody else would be talking differently because they'd be above 500. But I don't think it's time to panic at all. Like you said, Al Horford's hurt. They brought him there to be in the closing lineup with them. I really think it's just Steph being hurt right now. Honestly.
What you got, Trey?
That's not a team. I ain't gonna lie. The Warriors 11 and 11 is crazy. That don't sound like a winning team to me. But I'm gonna just say I've been watching Golden State, and they all just been everybody just been hurt. Everybody been hurt. Steph Curry, when he played, he hooped. When Steph Curry played, they win majority of the games. But everybody been hurt. Horford been out since them near the beginning of the season. Remember they still got DeAnthony Melton as well on that team. That's a defense. That's another defensive key. Jimmy Butler just got hurt. I watched him play the other day. He just got hurt.
He did hurt his ankle, I think, or knee.
Sold my ticket. Whatever he did, he sold my ticket. Offensively, Golden State got it. Defensively, they just lacking because they missing the players. That's all I'm gonna say. Because ain't no way you start the year like that and you go down to the bottom like that. It's just because they hurt.
Hey, if they would have kept Clay, you think they would have been better off?
Nah.
Because they got rid of Clay for Pods, and Pods ain't really been doing anything, to be honest with you. And I feel if Clay was still there, he'd be playing better than what he's been playing at Dallas. You know what I'm saying? I think he would have gave you better production than AirPods, though.
AirPods been button. Oh, my God.
And they believed in that man so much.
They believed in him so much, they said, we ain't trading him for freaking Lauri Markkanen. Like, what are we doing, bro? You know what they need? I know Al Horford, I'm going to be honest, Al Horford really isn't a center, but obviously he plays it. Steve Kerr got to go away from that small-ass lineup. That be killing them, bro. Real talk, that small lineup kills them. Draymond Green is still a really good defender, but he's not like how he was at his peak, though. He's just not. And the same with Jimmy Butler. It's just not the same. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what hurts them. And they're mid. And Steph Curry has been hurt, but they've been a mid team. And like Trail said, they started out really good early in the season. Now they're not a good team. That's not a championship team. It's just not.
It's not.
It's not. It's not a good team. What you got, brother? What you got, Charles?
Another takeaway I got: Brandon Ingram's game winner against your Pacers. Glorilla was in the building. My boy was showing out. he said he had to take it home for his girl.
I'll be showing out too.
But yeah, Brandon Ingram has been on the heater lately since RJ Barrett's been out. Brandon Ingram has stepped up offensively, and he's looking like the alpha dog of that team. I remember coming into the season. I wanted to know who that alpha dog was going to be, and now we know that alpha dog is Brandon Ingram, and everybody else falls in line.
Low key though, Brandon Ingram has been the alpha dog, but Scotty kind of been the best player though.
Scotty is the best player for sure.
Yeah,
because he's been doing everything for them. I saw somebody say he's definitely top 3 two-way player in the game right now. And I was
his defense is crazy.
a far stretch. That's not far-fetched to say. Because has been doing it on both sides of the court. To start off, at least. And that's why they are second in the East.
Bro, his defense is, oh my God, bro.
Bro, he has the length.
Crazy.
And me and Charles talked about it. Like, we was like, man, who's gonna be the alpha? Like, we just really didn't know. And Brandon Ingram definitely be taking like the game-winning shots when it's like 10 seconds left. They give him the ball. They give him the ball. Yeah, he is.
Right. That's and then I knew it was gonna be Brandon Ingram, the more scoring option. I knew it was gonna be that because they needed more scoring. But I knew that Scotty Barnes was also going to be the best player because the man can do it all. Like, bro, the man passes. The man can pass too. He really passes. He's an underrated passer, bro.
I wouldn't say underrated, but he's a really good passer.
Man, I put this man for 3 assists one night. Nigga went out there and got me 9. I'm like, whoa. This man can pass, bro. And he know how to operate the offense, bro. He know how to get his buckets, take his time, scoring on his time, let Brandon Ingram get his go in. But everybody know that Brandon Ingram's going to always be the first option, the first scoring option. You say that.
I got a couple of more takeaways that we'll get in like this Chris Paul and all that stuff. But I don't know if Charles saw it, but they compared the Thunder now to the Warriors through the first 21 games. You saw that? So OKC 20-1. Golden State was 21-0. The point differential is the same, but OKC is 325. Warriors is 311. Offensive rating is 118. Warriors 114. Defensive rating 103. Defensive rating 100 for the Warriors. The net rating is plus 14. And what I tell Trey yesterday, the net rating for the Thunder is plus 15. So they out there basically dubbing everybody.
Yeah, they beating everybody.
So I want to ask y'all. Are the Thunder? Or can they break that record, the 73-9 record? Can they do it?
That's gonna be tough because
I think they got a chance.
I mean, yeah, they got a chance at the rate that they're going right now, but they still got a lot of bodies that's hurt. Well, J-Dub just came back. Chet was injured for a point in time. AJ Mitchell, he got hurt. Who else was hurt for them? Like Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe got hurt. Like they got a lot of guys in and out the lineup. Granted, they are finding ways to win, but it's early in the season. When we get to game 40 and 60, like you know what I mean? Are those guys gonna be healthy enough by the end?
Yeah.
But they do got a chance. I don't think they're gonna get it though. But they got a chance.
Lou Dort was also another person they missing out.
Yeah, Lou Dort missed some time, so I mean they got a chance, but I don't think they're gonna get it.
Hey. I told you. No, go ahead, Trey. You got something.
Hey, bro. I know it all sounds good, like they ain't gonna get it. The Warriors record unbeatable. They might be. They're the underdogs right now. But when I tell you that nobody has ever seen a team like this, with so many people, like with so much people, I bet it's people that don't even get in the game.
No, the Warriors was like that. The Warriors was like that. They had Sean Livingston, Barbosa. Like they had a bunch of pieces over there.
I'm talking about defense and offense. They deep everywhere.
I mean, the Warriors were kind of like that.
All over everywhere, every direction. They got a mismatch for every scenario.
This is actually, if you think about it, if you think about it, this is actually kind of how the Warriors did it. Because remember when the Warriors was that 2015, they won a championship. Steph Curry was the MVP. Here go the same thing with Thunder. They won the championship. Shea was the MVP. Same thing. And then this year, if they break the record, Shea's gonna be unanimous MVP, just like how Steph Curry was. He was unanimous MVP that year. So it's all lined up. The only thing is that obviously we don't know yet. They have a 3-1 lead, but it's looking the same. And I told Trill yesterday. I was like, "Oh, go ahead."
No, I was gonna say that roster that they had Bogut, Harrison Barnes, Barbosa, and Clark was decent at that time. Curry, Festus Ezeli was decent at that time. Draymond, Iguodala, Sean Livingston, Looney, Brandon Rush was decent at that time. Clay, like they had a lot of guys over there.
Harrison Barnes. They had a lot of people.
I mean, it's the same with the Thunder. Everybody on the Thunder is like
I,
good.
I feel like even if they don't beat their record, if they get even like what if they get the same record the Bulls have? That's unanimous too, right?
For Shea, yeah. If they get like what was it, 72-10, yeah, he'll get unanimous easily.
I definitely think I don't even think they're gonna lose another game. I'm just
I ain't
honest.
going that far. They gonna definitely
I
lose.
don't think they're gonna lose
They
another
definitely
game.
gonna lose a game. They definitely
Yeah,
gonna
they're
lose a
gonna
game.
lose on the game.
They gonna lose a game, bro.
Shea don't even be playing for real till he get in the fourth.
He don't play the fourth
I know that's what I'm saying. But
because
look,
they be BTAing people. Did y'all see that stat? Y'all see that stat? Shea, like overall total points, Shea is number one, but I think he's like third in total points, not counting the fourth. They just counted his first 3 quarters in total points, and he's like number 3 or something like that.
That's insane.
No, I ain't see that.
That's amazing.
That's insane.
Bro,
Francisco. The Warriors were a revolution to the game. The Thunder is just stupidly intense defense that most of the time gets a little help from the refs. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, they do be getting some help from the refs, bro. That foul, what game was that? They called that foul on Shea against the Blazers. Dog, who was it? Was it Murray that was Chris Murray that was guarding him? I forgot who was guarding him. But Shea went to the hole. What didn't nobody even touch? Well, of course they touched him, but ain't nobody push him or nothing, bro. He just tripped and the refs called the foul. Like that's kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God, it's always the refs, man. This man is talented, bro. Can't nobody stick him. He's getting fouled out there, bro. Just like how when everybody was saying Steph don't get enough fouls. Steph don't do this. But when Shea gets the foul he deserved, now it's not a foul. So they not
some of them fouls he don't deserve, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He's really shifty. He's so unpredictable. Of course you're gonna foul.
And then shit, the refs be like that game against the Suns. Devin Booker came out and said, bro, they out there grabbing, pulling, pushing, and the refs not calling nothing. And they only get that treatment because they the champs. But
they be saying Lou Dort be WWE motherfuckers.
So it's like
Lou Dort be standing on his business.
I agree with Francisco. They do get a little help from the refs.
I'm
gonna end it off with good.
I'm gonna end it off with this. I told Trill yesterday, I said, look, they could break the record if they really want to go for it. Because they honestly gonna wrap up like they're gonna get a playoff spot probably about like January. We being honest.
Damn.
You see what happened to the Warriors when they went for it?
I mean,
by the time the playoffs came, by that second,
they were still
round,
dubbing people.
But they looked tired though. They still look tired though.
I mean, people say Draymond getting suspended that ruined everything. So I'm just I don't believe that, but hey, I don't believe that.
Nah, Braun still would average 40.
If they want to go for it, they'll go for it. But it's like, do they really want to go for it? And I think if they see it at that point, I think they'll go for it, bro. Like, feel like it's when it's something like that, you go for it, bro. Like you just do it. You just go for it.
I feel like it depends after All-Star break what their record is. Because I think that's what it was for the Warriors. Because at one point, like in the beginning of the season, I remember they were saying like, oh, they're not really going for it. They're not worried about that. They just taking the game after game. And then once it got like after All-Star break and it looked like they had an actual shot, that's when the players came out and saying, yeah, we're going to go for it. Yeah, we're going to do it. But so I think by All-Star break, after All-Star break, if they record is good enough to where it look like they got a shot, then yeah, they probably would go for it, but I don't think they should.
If Shea keeps sitting out in fourth quarter games, they're definitely going for it. If he get over, let's say he get over 45 games where he sit, they going for it.
So the Warriors, because that was 2015-16, right? They won the championship. Cavs won champion. Yeah, so the Warriors' record at All-Star break was 48-4. It's 48-4.
Well, All-Star break ain't that far. It's not that far.
It's literally like almost 2 months.
Yeah,
so
2
it's
months.
Not, yeah.
2 months and some change.
So 48-4 at that time. What else you got?
Another takeaway that I got. Shout out to Reed Shepherd. When they went against the Warriors and they beat the Warriors, he had 31 points. He had 31, 9 and 5 with a steal and 2 blocks. And to be honest with you, the reason why they won that game was because of him, because nobody else was really giving you anything offensively. So shout out to Reed Shepherd, because we questioned, how good they were going to be once Fred left, and that Reed Shepherd needed to step up. And without playing any games last year, for real, now he's actually playing games, and he's proven why he was a top drafted. And he's a big reason why the Rockets are having success still.
Reed Shepherd been hooping.
I got something on that one.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like I'm gonna just say this. Reed Shepherd is good, but he's not a floor general type of guy. He's more of a run and gun type of guy. Run and go score, get buckets, shoot threes type of guy. That's what the Rockets was failing to realize in the beginning of the season. So
No, that's
I just
facts.
feel like he just found his identity. I feel like they found out who he is and what he could do, and now they like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna get some time.
I bet that they been realized that.
Is he a better shooter than Fred VanVleet?
I don't know. I don't know.
You can debate it. I ain't gonna.
I don't know.
You gotta look up the numbers for me on that one, please.
You could debate it. I ain't gonna lie, but no, though you're not lying, because I mean, me and Charles were talking about. Look, the offense just looks better when Sengun is the guy, not the guy, but like the floor general. They use him as the hub. Yeah, instead of having a Min Thompson be the point. Like maybe Min Thompson is just not a point guard, and I think that's perfectly fine to say. He's just not a point
secondary point guard.
Yeah. He just can't be the guy that can initiate the offense, and that's perfectly fine. That's fine. And they look so much better when Sengun is the hub and he initiates the offense. Because now you got Kevin Durant on one side, you got a man cutting, you got Reed Shepherd sniper out there. Like, they got so many weapons when Sengun is out there. It makes life so much easier. And that's perfectly fine. Reed Shepherd is hooping. Because I talked about how he was trash that game one against the Thunder. He was scared. But now he's playing really good. I'm giving Reed Shepherd all the credit in the world. He has been hooping.
If he would have played like that first game against OKC, they might have would have won.
Man,
I mean, but that was his first game, for real.
If Kevin Durant ain't run away from the ball, they would have won. If Kevin Durant ain't run away from the ball, they would have won that game.
Yeah. I remember that game. That was the first game of the season.
I really got takeaways, but I do want to ask y'all, like, we're seeing some reports and stuff like that. So it says teams are anticipating that LaMelo Ball, Ja Morant, and Trae Young could be available by the trade deadline. So I'm going to ask you, you guys have to pick out of those three, which one do you think will be traded by the trade deadline?
The player, can you say the players again?
Trae Young, LaMelo Ball, and Ja Morant. Which one do you think will be traded by the trade deadline? You have to pick one. I'm going to say Ja Morant. I'm going to say Ja.
I'll say low-key either between LaMelo or Trae. Because those teams are better off. Not better off, but like they have talent on their team. So even if you trade LaMelo, you still got Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, Con Knipple, Colin Sexton. And then if you trade Trae, you still got Dyson Daniels, Zachariah, Okongwu, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson showed that he could initiate the offense for you. You know what I mean? He's damn near almost averaging a triple-double since Trae's been out. I feel like it's between one of them two, either LaMelo or Trae.
I think it's Ja.
I think it's Trae Young. You want to know why I say it's Trae Young? Well, you kind of already summed it up for me, Charles. The offense definitely works, and it's more fluent with the Hawks when they don't have Trae Young out there, shockingly. I feel like Trae Young needs to go to a taller team so he don't have to play that much defense, man.
I mean, he
needs to go to like the Magic. Trae Young, Magic. Must do it.
The only reason it wouldn't be bad, but he's already kind of on that team. Charles talked about it last year. They surrounded Trae Young with length. He has that now on the Hawks. He has that low key. Like Jalen Johnson, what's Jalen Johnson? Probably like 6'8", 6'9". Dyson Daniels is probably like what 6'6". Nikhil's length is crazy, but Nikhil probably like what 6'4".
Yeah, I'll say Nikhil probably about 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, Zachary is what 6'6", 6'7". I think he's taller than that. Low key, he got the length. Porzingis is 7'3", Congo is close to 7 foot. He got the length
Yeah,
already.
Zach
in the
Blair,
ball.
6'8".
Yeah, he told that all that length. So, I mean,
Might as well go to the Raptors or the Magic. I'm sorry.
I'd rather go to the Magic. The Raptors. I don't think he fits over there with the Raptors. Okay. I mean, we talked about it over summer. Like, they got too many people with the ball. Now you putting him over there with them. Man, that's too many. Because what's Scotty gonna do? Stand in the corner?
Nah,
Yeah, we don't need
Scotty
Scotty.
can operate in the post. Scotty can operate in the post.
I mean, but Scotty's, you want the ball on Scotty, and Scotty's at his best when he has the ball in his hands.
Understandable.
Shout out to the 5 people in the chat.
Hey, man, I want to say something off my chest with my favorite white hooper. I said last season that Austin Reed was perfectly a Brunson-type player, a player that nobody expects to be that good, and a player perfectly capable of averaging 28 and 8 or something like that.
Austin Reed's been hooping.
Yeah, Austin Reed's has, but I feel like most of his success is because he has Luka. What you saying? Even CJ denied me, man. At this point, I think Austin Reed is capable of averaging 30 and 10 on an average team. Even if you replace Jaylen Brown with him, the Celtics are way better. Or if he plays in, I don't know, the Grizzlies, he could lead them to play in at least. Nah, you went a little bit too far, dog. You went a little bit too far. You went a little bit too far, dog.
If you put Austin Reed on this Celtics team,
I
don't know. 3 plays Jaylen Brown.
That'll be tough. That'll be tough, though.
We got first off, we gotta look at it like this, bro. Don't get me wrong, Austin Reeves is really good. I'm not denying that. But let's think about it. Austin Reeves as your first option, the defense is gonna be king on him. You know what I'm saying? On the scouting report, it's gonna be stop Austin Reeves. Like now on the scouting report, when Luka missed games and Bron missed games, but for the most part, they're looking to stop Luka and Bron, and Austin Reeves is eating off of that. So it's like when you put him as the number 1 option, bro, he's gonna see so many double teams. He's gonna see so many traps. He's never experienced that for real. For a full 82 game season. Nah, I don't think he would average 30 and 10, dog.
And if he go to the West, this is gonna be tough.
I mean, he already in the West.
I'm saying if he go to the West to the Grizzlies in the West, you think
I don't think he's taking that Grizzlies team to a play-in.
Nah, definitely not.
I think that team is exactly where they would be at.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Probably a little slight bit better. I ain't gonna lie. Slight bit better.
But I would pick Ja. And the only reason, like you brought up Trae Young, the thing I wouldn't Trae Young, and me and Charles kind of talked about it like a month ago or something, like, you got to trade Trae Young. But the thing is, I feel like if you trade Trae Young, he probably wants an extension. And I don't think no team is giving him an extension right now. So it's like, is Trae Young worth $50 million? No, he's not. I don't think he's that. So that means if I trade for him, I probably want him for next year, but I don't think no team wants an extension for him. At least with Ja, I can say, he's young. He's he may have the things off the court, but I just feel like his situation over there is just so bad, and he just wants to leave. He might deny and say he wants to stay there, but I think he does want to leave.
Trade to go to the Blazers? The Blazers will probably extend him. Extend him.
That'll be nice. And come more,
or the Bucks. Or the Bucks. Man, the Bucks need something.
Take me to Portland over the Bucks. Might be honest. Okay, and before Charles goes on his takeaway, I do want is a trade proposal. It's on Bleacher Report. Follow me here, you guys. The Mavericks get LaMelo Ball. The Lakers get Klay Thompson and Daniel Gafford. The Hornets get Max Christie, Rui Hachimura, Dalton Connect, Gabe Vincent, and a 2029 first-round pick. What y'all think of that?
Who you say the Lakers get?
Daniel Gafford and Klay Thompson.
Do they need?
Hold on, they getting Gafford and Klay, and they giving away
Rui Hachimura
and Rui.
Max Christie, Dalton Connect, Gabe Vincent goes to the Hornets, and LaMelo goes to the Mavericks.
Why would they do that, dude?
Which one? Which team?
On paper, it's not bad, but I don't think they'll do that though.
LaMelo with Cooper Flag isn't that bad.
No, it's not.
I wanted Cooper Flag to go to the Hornets. Low key. That was him. I wanted him to go to the play with LaMelo.
What are the Hornets getting back in return again? You said they're getting Gabe, Max Christie, who else?
Rui Hachimura, Dalton Connect, and a 2029 first round pick.
No, that's not enough. That's not enough, dog. I need some more picks. I need some more picks for LaMelo. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga hurt. Why don't I give up hella picks for an injured dude?
I need at least 3 picks for LaMelo.
I'm not giving you 3. I'll give you maybe 2.
I ain't say they gotta be first rounders, but I need at least 3 picks.
So you want 1 pick? You want 1 first and 2 seconds?
Either
2 first and 1 second.
It depends on what them first are. It depends on what them first are. If they protect it, then I don't know. If they unprotected, if it's an unprotected first and 2 seconds, yeah, I fuck around, take it. But if they protect it, I need 2 first.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that. I ain't giving you 3 from LaMelo. He'd stay hurt, bro. It's not worth it. Unless you got any other takeaways, that's all I got. And then everything else leads to Chris Paul.
Yeah. Shout out. Speaking of the Hornets, that boy James Harden dropped 55 on them. He was 10-6 from the 3. So shout out to James Harden. And then I want to talk about Anthony Black. Anthony Black has been a really good bright spot for the Orlando Magic. He's damn near doubled his points His career averages 7, and he's averaging 13 this year, almost 14. His 3-point shot looks way better. He's obviously taking more now, but his jump shot looks smoother. He's more aggressive. And he's been a really good, really bright spot for the Magic.
Yeah, Anthony Black been playing good.
My boy can score, bro. He can score.
Anthony Black been playing good.
Zach Edey.
Yeah, oh my God, he's been hooping.
32, 17, and 5 against Sacramento. What's crazy is that Grizzly team is low key not bad, bro. Like they roster isn't that bad. It's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the coaching. They don't really believe in the coaching or the play style. I mean, probably a little bit of both. But I want to see what that team looks like fully healthy, because if you look at their roster's not that bad.
Zach Edey been hooping. Zach Edey damn near look like Shaq.
Nah, that's too far.
I mean, I'm just saying. I swear I saw that he was the first player since Shaq to put up them type of numbers.
I got 2 more.
Go ahead.
Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard's 42 against the Cavs. He went 15 and 22 from the field, and then he shot 6-11 from the 3 for 54%. Peyton Pritchard, I ain't gonna lie to you, I did not expect all this from Peyton Pritchard. You was in on it before the season started. I was not that big on Peyton Pritchard, but Peyton Pritchard has been hooping. He looks like he can be a starter in this league.
I feel like he always could be a starter. He was just on the bench. I mean, look at the players ahead of him. Like, they're just better. Yeah, because I remember when Anthony Simons got traded, and they was talking about, like, Peyton Pritchard is going to start over Simons. And I know you was like, I'll start Simons, but I'm like, they said Peyton Pritchard going to start because he's just familiar with the offense. And look at him, he's hooping.
I ain't gonna lie. Next year when Tatum's supposed to be coming back later on this year. But once next year they reconstruct their roster and get some better pieces around them, I wouldn't be surprised if he still start, to be honest with you.
Man, I had him last year on fantasy, bro. He was always like that.
He a microwave for sure. And then the last takeaway I got, now just about 20-something games in, there's only about a couple of championship contenders that I've seen so far. Like right now, the Thunder, I see the Thunder. They look like a championship team. The Lakers, the Rockets, Spurs look like contenders. And the Nuggets. But if you look at the East, I feel like the East is low-key up for grabs. Like, yeah, the Pistons are number 1 right now, but I'm not really confident. Once it gets to the playoffs, I feel like it might be the same thing as last year, because who is our second option? Like, yeah, Jalen Durant has been killing right now, but Ivy hasn't been doing nothing. Tobias Harris hasn't been doing nothing. So once it gets to the playoffs, I'm still kind of iffy on the scoring with the Pistons. And then the Cavs don't look the same as they did last year. The Knicks are 14-7 right now, but the Knicks don't look anything like they did last year. I low-key think they missing Tom Thibodeau. I think if you replace Mike Brown, him too, but even then, I still feel like the Knicks still wouldn't look the same. I mean, I feel like if they would have kept Tom Thibodeau with Mike Brown with the same roster, they would be number one in the East right now because the Knicks defense doesn't look as good as it did last year. But yeah, and then for the rest of the teams, every other team is up in the air. Like I feel like the East is up in the air, but legitimately, the West is like they're gonna take it again this year as far as a champion.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a West team again. Whichever, Thunder, Lakers, Rockets, Spurs, up for grabs, but they got a chance. It's probably gonna be one of them. The East.
I was like, bro, the Spurs look so good without Wemby and Castle. I'm like, you get Wemby back, and if Wemby was fully still healthy right now and Castle was still healthy, they would be better than 15-6 right now for sure.
Still a top team. Still a top.
They still definitely top 6, easily top 6.
In the West too, in the tough Wild West, crazy.
Well, that's it for our takeaways, and I almost forgot. Let's do our players of the weeks and player of the months, bro. So let's start with the players of the months. You know, the month of November has passed. We done players of the weeks for the months, but for the East, who do you have as a player of the month for the Eastern Conference? What do we got the same guy?
I got Cade Cunningham, man. Come on now, Detroit basketball, baby.
There we go, man.
Cade, the month of November, 28, 6-9, 45 from the field and 31 from the three. Didn't shoot that well from the three. But Cade has been leading his team after dub after dub after dub. He's a big reason why the Pistons are number one in the East right now. So I gotta go with my boy Cade.
Yeah, man, Cade. For the month of November, they was on the 15 game winning streak in that whole month.
I think it was like 13 or 14. Yeah, something like that.
Whatever it was double digits. Whatever it was, but the month of November, Cade been hooping. He gave you 31, 6 and 9 assists, 47 from the field, and then he missed a couple of games, but they were still winning. He was 10-2 when he played. Like Cade Cunningham, like I feel like not you, but anybody they could have said, Tyrese Maxey could have been there. You probably could have put Giannis in there. No, this for the East, brother. Yeah, so you could have put them, but Cade Cunningham. But the fact that he has them at the top of the East and they was on a 10+ game winning streak, it gotta be Cade, bro. Cade is definitely the Eastern Conference Player of the Month for November, and for the West, we probably got the same guy too. Or I wouldn't be shocked if it's the other guy. But who do you have for the Player of the Month for the Western Conference?
Oh, I got Jokic, dog.
Yes, we do.
Come on now. Jokic averaged 34, 12, and 11 for the month of November. You can't, bro. You cannot deny that, bro. Like at first I was gonna give it to Luka.
I thought you
I was like, nah, bro. You can't beat 34, 12, and 11, dog. Like, and then on top of that, he's shooting 56 from the field and 52 from three. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I gotta give it to Jokic, dog.
Honorable mention, though. I will say Jalen Johnson.
This for the West, brother. You talking about for the East? That was another guy I could have. That's another guy. That's another guy you probably could have put in there too. But Cade got to be in there. But yes, Jokic easily. Man, the man averaged triple though, a dominant. Yeah. And remember when we did our player of the weeks for him, and that man was shooting 70% from the field. That was crazy.
Yeah,
to shoot 64% from the field for the whole month, 52 from the three. Easily Jokic, bro. Been dominant. Like, yeah, they've been
50% from three.
For the month of November, he shot 50% from the three, bro. It's 64 from the field. Like, unstoppable. 11-3 when he played. He played every game that month. So easily Jokic. Jokic has been dominant.
How many games did they play that month?
14.
They played 14 games, dog. You shooting 50%?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, Jokic is amazing.
We got to give it to Jokic, bro. Now we're gonna do our players of the weeks for the Eastern Conference. Might be shocked. I'll go first since you do it. For the player of the week for the Eastern Conference, I'm giving it to Jaylen Brown.
You better have.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown was giving you 33, 8 and 6, 46, 47 from the field, 35 from three. Dad, Jaylen Brown has been playing really good. First option, Jaylen Brown don't look bad. I'm not gonna lie. I still think Tatum better. Hey, how you doing? First option, Jaylen Brown has been good, but I mean, look, Jaylen Brown been hooping. He been hooping for the Celtics. They have been looking better recently. And I just feel like what Jaylen Brown has been doing has been literally leading that team. And he's been handling the ball. He's been facilitating rebound. His defense has always still been there. I got to give it to Jaylen Brown, bro. Jaylen Brown
got a
has been
triple dub
hooping
against
for
the
the Celtics.
Cavs too.
Exactly.
19,
And
12, 11.
he had 40 against the Knicks the other day. So yes, Jaylen Brown.
40 against the T-Wolves too. Now remember, I forgot what week it was, but I came on here and I told people all that shit talking y'all was talking about Jaylen Brown is not a first option. That man is a first option. So if he wanted to lead his team, he could and he would thrive wherever he goes. He would thrive, bro. He's a first option player, bro. He's just choosing to take a back seat because Jason Tatum is obviously better. But that man is a first option, dog.
I know what we're talking about. I know exactly what we're talking about.
We got him for the player of the week. No, we just did. Hey. We got Jaylen Brown as player of the week, man. He deserves it, bro. He been
Hey, Charles, beginning of the season, Sheldon definitely predicted that this man was going to average 30, bro.
I know. I said
Jaylen Brown.
He's going to average 30.
Remember I did for my hot take. I was like, Jaylen Brown going to average 30 for the season. He averaging 29. He right there.
29 points, bro. Jaylen Brown
right there.
A heater, bro.
Yeah, heater.
44. Who did he just drop 44 against?
The Knicks.
Bro. The man is tough, even though he can't seem to keep a hairline.
Now for the West. Okay, so it's between two guys. I kind of want to give it to this guy, but I'm going to give it to him, bro. I'm going to give it to this guy. I got Luka. Luka Doncic, player of the week. I feel like I know who you got, but I got to give it to Luka, bro. Luka 37, 9-9, 51 from the field, 43 from the three-point. And mind you, at that time, the Lakers was on like a high winning streak. They just lost to the Suns, but Luka been hooping, bro. Luka has been hooping, has been leading that team since day one for the Lakers. I got to give it to Luka, bro. The stats show me, but man, if you name this one guy, I understand, bro. I understand if you name him.
My player for the week is Denny Avdia.
Yes, Denny, bro. I have Denny right here. I have him. Look at Denny right in the I got Denny there,
dog,
bro.
Denny has averaged a triple-double this week, dog.
What?
Denny's averaged 27, 11, and 10. And he's shooting 44 from the field and 44 from the three. So my boy Denny got to get player of the week, dog. Like, cause, you know, I've been real high on the Blazers, and you know the reason why the Blazers are having so much success is because of him. He has the ball. He's their facilitator. He's their best player. I thought Shaedon Sharpe would have came in this year. He's been playing good, but I thought Shaedon Sharpe would have took the reins as their best player. No, it's Denny. It's Denny by far.
So
it's clearly Denny. It's clear.
So the big question is he an all-star this year?
Yes. Who
y'all putting over him?
He don't need to be put over nobody. He's
gonna be on the he's gonna be on the Euros.
He's not starting, but he will be there. He's not starting, but he will
gonna be on the Euro team. Well, he might start he might, because Giannis is hurt now. So depending on how well he plays the rest of up to All-Star break, he might actually start.
Denny's definitely an All-Star. I got no problem with Denny, bro. I wanted to put him so bad. Like, he deserves it, bro.
I wanted to put Luka, but I was like, nah, I can't deny Denny, bro. I can't deny Denny.
Because Luka doing what Luka does.
Yeah. You feel me? Ain't nobody expect this from Denny. So I'm like, Denny gotta go in there, bro.
The Wizards, how the Wizards didn't see this, though? It's like they see talent, they know they got talent, and they just ship them away.
I mean, well, when he was with the Wizards, he was hurt a lot. And so they probably didn't want to deal with that. And then he wasn't, but he real life wasn't showing this when he was with the Wizards. Like, he had flashes, but it wasn't something that you were like, I can see. I see in the next couple of years, if we stick with it, he's gonna be like this. You know what I mean? He wasn't really showing that for real. Maybe his last year there, because he averaged 14, 7 rebounds, and about 4 assists. So maybe, but once he got to Portland, like, it was different. It was different once he got to Portland.
He got the keys.
Mm-hmm.
He been hoping, bro. But that's it for our players of the weeks and players of months. Now let's get into this Chris Paul fiasco. the Los Angeles Clippers sent Chris Paul home at 3 a.m.
Told that boy, pack your bags.
Yes, they did. They sent Chris Paul home, and according to reports, they said Chris Paul was not, I wouldn't say getting into it with players and coaches, but I'll read the quote. Apparently, they said there were a few scenarios where CP was holding people accountable, from players to coaching staff up to front office. And his criticism of the Clippers front office was the final straw that broke the camel's back. That was Lou Williams. And then basically from what everything we've seen, he was just holding players accountable and nobody wasn't messing with it. So I want to ask all of you guys, what are your thoughts on the Chris Paul basically getting released by the LA Clippers? Anybody, one of y'all? Doesn't matter.
I feel like they shouldn't have released him. Because all he cared about was winning. Like everywhere Chris Paul goes, Chris Paul cares about winning. And you know, just because you didn't like the way he was talking, maybe that's what y'all needed. You know what I mean? You got Kawhi there, who's always injured, and Chris Paul probably saw something, was like, "Hey, bro, like remember how Tony Parker and them got on Kawhi when he was hurt in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Maybe it was something like that. I don't know. I'm not in that locker room, but I do know for a fact Chris Paul holds his guys accountable, and they didn't want to hear it. You got to think about it. All those guys on that team are old, bro. Chris Paul, you know, when he was holding those players accountable, it was younger guys, or you know, when he was with the Clippers, he was obviously the best player, so he can do that. You know, but now you're on a Clippers team now where you're not the best player anymore, and you're probably the oldest person on the team. So they don't, and everybody is in the same age range as you, so they don't really want to hear that. But I'm not mad at Chris Paul for it because y'all playing like butt. Like, if we being honest, bro, the Clippers, they're 6-16, dog. Y'all need some fire under y'all ass. Come on now. Like, before the season even started, they was my dark horse team. They was one of my dark horse teams because they had a well-constructed roster. You know, granted, the caveat was, can all those guys stay healthy because they're older, but I don't blame Chris Paul for anything that he said or did, or criticizing the coaching or criticizing the players or the front office, because all he cares about is winning. He wants to win. This is his last year. And he probably thought that this team looked really well and they had a shot at a championship as well. So it's like, bro, this is my last year. I'm trying to win. Like, we need to do something. So, like, I ain't really mad at Chris Paul for it, to be honest.
I'm gonna just say I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed because he's a Clipper. He's a Clipper legend. 1, 2. He brought so much joy and happiness to the city most of his career. For him to just get dropped like he's just nothing. I mean, like Sheldon said, the man has been really fucking ass. He's been bad. Every time he like I said, I'm gonna say it to everybody on live. I'm saying everybody I know. Every time Chris Paul is on a slip on FanDuel, I do the under. But it's just the fact that I feel like he was trying to motivate everybody. I feel like he was just trying to hate him, but he came there wanting to go to the championship. And in the preseason, they were looking amazing in the preseason. They were looking amazing. Chris Paul was operating the second option, the bench options, and Kawhi and James Harden was out there balling. I don't know who this team is now. They disappeared. I just feel like Chris Paul was just trying to motivate them and push them to push themselves to do better, so they can have a better record in the conference, at least make the playoffs. At least, I at least want to go to the playoffs. My last year, of course, I want to go to the playoffs. I want a farewell tour like Kobe, nigga. I love Kobe. What are you talking about?
I agree with both of y'all 100%, especially what Charles said. Like, when Chris Paul was on the Clippers at his prime, he was the best player. So he can like just say, hey, we got to do this and this and this. Like, okay, you the best player. Brother, you 40-something. Bro, they looked at you like, first of all, with you saying all that, we still suck. And what are you going to do that's going to change? What are you going to do? You're not going to do anything for us. So they looked at him crazy. They look like, brother, like, come on, be serious. Now, I will say this. The Clippers are they bogus as hell, though, for releasing him basically at 3 a.m. You basically couldn't tell him to his face, like,
he's still on the team.
He's on the team, brother. Like,
he's on the roster. He's on the roster.
He's not on the team, bro. He's not on the team. G. They didn't, like you said, officially released him, But he's not on the team, bro. He's not on the team. They looked at him crazy. They was like, he going in there as literally the super bench player, basically getting DMPs, ain't doing nothing for us, and he coming in there talking crazy. Just like I told Trill yesterday. That's like the water boy saying, hey, bro, you need to go over here to the corner and shoot this three. I'm looking at you like, bro, who are you? Like, what? No.
I mean, but he should have some merit, though, bro.
But you get bad, but you're not good, though. So how can you talk to me that way, though?
Because he's been one of the best point guards in the league, dog.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Though. We talking about in 2025, though. But we're in 2025 now, though.
He should still have some type of voice, though.
No, it's not the same.
He still should have some type of voice.
That's not the same, though. It's just not the same. It's not. Like, you are old. You're not doing. But the thing is, you're not doing nothing for us, though. Like, I can understand if he was actually producing. But he wasn't producing for us. So how can you tell me to do this when you're not even producing? You can't talk to me this way. But I will say this, the Clippers are petty, and this is why the Clippers are a bad organization. The fact that you released that man basically at 3 a.m. and didn't do it in public is crazy. Like, that's what bad organizations do. And I know everybody looking like, that's why I hope you guys just be bad forever. Because y'all petty. Y'all are super duper petty for basically doing that man like that. But at the same time, you can't just talk to me like no other way though. Like, you just can't. You can't talk to me crazy.
I think it was all out of love though. I think it was all out of love. I think it was all out of him wanting to win. Like y'all said, he is a winner. He wanted to be a winner. And I want to end my career a fucking winner.
I'll say, just like Francisco said, he deserves respect, and that's it. Because, like he said, he's not PJ Tucker, and that's the truth. Like, regardless of how bad Chris Paul has been lately, that man still deserves respect because he's one of the greatest point guards to ever play in the NBA, dog. Regardless of if he's playing butt right now, his voice should still mean something because every organization that he's turned around, that he's been to, he's turned around, dog. So, regardless of if he's not, excelling right now, stat-wise, you should still listen to him because he's one of the greatest point guards ever. He wins wherever he goes. So obviously he knows something. He sees something. He knows how to change something around. So why wouldn't you listen to that man? When he went to OKC, ain't nobody have no faith in OKC. They didn't even think they was gonna make the play-in or playoffs or anything. And look what they did. So it's like, dog, he shows you time and time again he can turn programs around. So regardless of if he's not playing or not, you listen to that man. That man should have had a voice in that locker room.
I feel like, I'm going to just say this. I feel like because of his resume and because the lack of experience in the championship that he made it one time his whole career, I feel like if it was a different person to say what Chris Paul said in the locker room, bro, let's say it was like Tony Parker, they would have respected it more. But Chris Paul ain't really achieved that much for him to earn that respect. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that matters. I think it's just the fact that you're not good. All those teams, you said every team he's been on, he's changed something. But all those teams he's been on, he was good. He was good. Like, it's facts. He was good on those teams. He helped change around. Now last year with the Spurs, he really wasn't all that, but the Spurs were somewhat better. I give you that. But he at least last year produced to a degree because he was starting for them. This year he's really been like not good. So you can't just be this weak player. Yes, respect you. You've done great for the league. Understandable. But at the same time, brother, you out here just not helping us do anything. And to talk to us crazy, they talk to the front office crazy. It's just kind of crazy. But at the same time, I agree what Charles said earlier. No, I think it was Trail that said it. They need that, though. I think they did need that fire. At least somebody's like, hey, I'm trying to win. I want to at least make it to the playoffs at least, or the play-in or something. I think they did need that. But at the same time, though, brother, you just the wrong guy telling us to do all this, though, because you're not doing nothing.
But ain't nobody else in that team gonna step up and say that, bro. Who else on that team is gonna step up and say that? Kawhi not gonna say that. James Harden not gonna say that.
That's true, though. Had it been like a Ginobili or a Tony Parker, I think it would have been.
But if Ginobili ain't done nothing, if he's averaging 2 points for you, what that don't mean nothing.
I mean, that's just like a guy that's injured. Like, I'm not saying this has happened, but like it's like your superstar or your star being injured. That's like, okay, take Jason Tatum for example. Jason Tatum's obviously he's coming back this season, but he's hurt right now. If Jason Tatum, if the roles were versus the Celtics was like this, but Jason Tatum was the one saying all these things that Chris Paul is saying. Jason Tatum ain't doing nothing for us right now. You hurt, dog. Like, we don't want to hear that shit from you, but he still has the voice to say that. He still should have the voice, and he should still have the freedom.
He's hurt, though. Chris Paul is out there playing trash. That's the difference, though. Jason Tatum is injured. Chris Paul is not hurt, and he sucks. I got an example. Let's say all three of us do a class project. We doing everything. But we ain't been on nothing. We ain't been like on our stuff though about this class project. Then the fourth guy comes in there, ain't done nothing. He talking about some, man, y'all got to do this for this part. You do this, bro. I know all three of us go look at him and be like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You haven't done nothing for us. So you can't tell me do this, but you haven't done nothing. That's the point, though. It's the fact that, yes, you have been great, but in 2025, you have been garbage, and you talking about you trying to hold me accountable, you trying to hold Ty Lue accountable, and Ty Lue talking about, Ty Lue out there lying, talking about, man, it's been bad, I hope, bro, you didn't even want to talk to that man. You don't care. You heard that BS just like them and was like, man, shut the hell up.
I mean, but a school project and a basketball team is two different things, dog. That's why you have vets on a basketball
right? It's a team, right?
Yeah, it's different. Right? It's different though because on a basketball team you have vets. Though. Well, in the NBA you have vets, so those vets may not be playing, but those like Udonis Haslem. Udonis Haslem wasn't doing anything, but what did he do to the Miami Heat when they were playing ass? He sat there and he spoke up to those players and lit a fire under their ass. That's why him and Jimmy got into it. And then once him and Jimmy got into it, what did Jimmy do? He started playing better. So it's the same thing, dog. Like, he's a vet on that team. He should have the ability to speak up and the freedom to speak up without being cut like that, dog.
Oh, can I say something real quick? Then if Trey want to go, he can go. Udonis Haslem was not playing. It's kind of the same thing with Jason Tatum injured. Udonis Haslem was literally getting front row seats to just sit there and, be the leader. Chris Paul was playing. You're talking, hold me accountable. That's
dog. What the fuck was Udonis Haslem gonna do? What was Udonis Haslem gonna do if he got in the game? The same thing Chris Paul is doing. Shit. So
but he doesn't play though. That's my thing. He doesn't play.
He did. He would have gave.
But he never was Chris Paul did. He was never playing though. That's my thing. Udonis Haslem was literally only playing if it was 50-point blowout. That was it. So he was literally Udonis Haslem was basically the coach. He was basically an extra coach. If y'all think about it, and we know that's true. He was basically a coach. Wait, no, he's not. No. But my thing is, Chris Paul is playing. You can't be out here playing as trash as us, but hold me accountable. How does that work? We both trash, and we and you both going, and we both in the game 10 for, and we 0 for 10. Then you talk about me and Sheldon, go out there and shoot the damn ball. I'm gonna look at you, nigga. You 0 for 10 too, just like me.
Because at that point, I know that you're the better player, so you're supposed to be producing better than me. If you're producing the same as me and I'm the weaker player, yes, that's a fucking problem. So I'm gonna tell you, go out there, stop acting like a pussy and shoot the damn ball. What do you mean?
I agree with that. But you still can't be talking to me when we're both butt. Like, you can't do that.
How? What you mean? I have the knowledge and the experience to give you. What do you mean?
What knowledge you give it to Kawhi Leonard, James Harden?
That's what he was trying to do, but they ain't want that shit. Now, Kawhi, I can understand because I won a championship. I won 2 championships, dog. You ain't won nothing. So him, I can understand. James Harden, I can kind of understand him too, because y'all was in the same boat together and y'all ain't win nothing. So I can understand that too. But everybody else, they should be listening to him.
Brother, You can't talk. You can't. Look, Clippers bogus as hell, but you can't talk to me crazy when you out here playing trash. You just can't, bro. You can't. You can't do that.
I disagree, dog. I disagree.
Can. You
Especially
you
when something now it'd be different if this was some weak ass point guard who like I don't know some weak point guard. So this is Chris Paul, one of the best point guards to ever play. Regardless if he's playing but or not, dog, his voice should be heard. Regardless, he's one of the best point guards to ever play. He's literally I don't think he was on top 75, but
he definitely
he's arguably top 10 point guard all time, dog. You telling me you're not gonna listen to a top 10 point guard all time?
Not if you out here playing like trash just like me. No.
When you put it like that, I definitely respect that. I definitely respect that.
Look, bro.
You gotta respect him, dog.
Not if you out here playing Dookie just like me. Like
bro,
I said, bro.
40. He's 40. It'd be different if he was like in his 30s, mid to late 30s and playing like this. No, he's fucking 40, dog. What else do y'all want this man to go out there and average 12, 8 and 8 or 12, 4 and 8? Like, what are we expecting here?
Didn't you think he was gonna do that?
No, I did not think Chris Paul was gonna go out there and average 13, 4 and 8. Hell no. The man barely averaged 10 in San Antonio.
But in San Antonio, all those guys were young. I'm Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and the thing is, the aspirations were different in San Antonio. There was nobody trying to win no championship, and they weren't as bad as at least to start off like the Clippers are. But dog, look, you out here. What they say? Chris Paul shoots the 3, cuts it down by 49, brother. Come on, bro. You can't be talking to me crazy, and then you can't be talking to the front office like that. They bogus as hell, though. I still think they bogus.
You want to know what's crazy? He recreated that same meme again, and bro, that was the last shot he took of his career.
Look, bro, can't be talking to me crazy when you ass just like me, bro. Nah.
Man, bro, I disagree. We just gonna have to agree to disagree, dog. Like I said,
it's funny because now you want to give respect to Chris Paul, but I remember you talking about he never had it. At no point in his career he was never a superstar. At no point. Now you giving him respect.
If this was some random ass point guard saying this, I would totally agree. This is Chris Paul here.
I feel like you're just trying to respect him because he's a vet.
He just respecting him.
That's what they should do. That's what they should do.
They should though.
What do you mean? That's why there's vets on the team for a reason.
Yeah,
that's why it's vets. Okay, on the reason. The reason why the Charlotte Hornets are ass because they ain't got no damn vets that's lighting fire under their ass.
What about Vince Carter? We respecting him if he did the same thing, or we looking at him stupid? Oh, we looking at him stupid. You taking a long time. We looking at him stupid.
We looking at him stupid. I don't think they would look at him stupid, but I don't know if they would fully respect it or not. Because Vince Carter ain't really did shit, but I feel like they respect him. They will respect him because of who Vince Carter was.
Vince Carter, brother, you averaged 2 points. Shut the hell up talking to me. Shut up, brother. Look at you, stupid as hell. Nah, brother. Look, but real quick, it says multiple teams have called the Clippers about Ivica Zubac's availability. The starting price for the center is 2 first-round picks. Since the Clippers are being bad, they just released Chris Paul, basically. Is it time for the Clippers to blow this thing up?
Yeah, honestly. Well, not just because they released Chris Paul, but in general, y'all pick is y'all butt this year. And next year, y'all probably not going to do anything. So if I'm Steve Ballmer, and on top of that, y'all are high in the ain't they in the luxury tax or on the first apron?
Yeah, they probably most likely. Yeah.
So it's like you might as well either try to flip Harden, Kawhi, and all those guys and get some picks back and rebuild, dog.
They gotta get some picks because when I talked to her yesterday. Right now, the Thunder have the 5th pick in the draft because the Clippers are butt.
That is so sad.
So, look, man. If I'm the Clippers, I feel like you just gotta get as much young talent and draft picks as possible. And I think it's okay. You tried it, didn't work. James Harden has been hooping. Kawhi Leonard has been hooping recently, but y'all still are weak. I say just trade them off. And I heard, and I don't know if y'all saw, but they said the Timberwolves and the Rockets are looking into James Harden. Well, those are the teams.
If I'm the Timberwolves, I don't want James Harden.
If you what?
If I'm the Timberwolves, I do not want James Harden.
They need a point guard. You need somebody else to handle that damn ball because Mike Conley and Rob Dillingham
point guards that's going to be available.
Who?
Ja, motherfucking Kobe White.
And James Harden is better than them. By a mile.
I would low-key want to see him on the Rockets. I would want to see him on the Rockets.
I don't know what they're going to trade, though. That's the thing.
I think he can go back to, because the Rockets got a lot of pieces that they can trade for James Harden. The Timberwolves don't really got anything to trade for real. I mean, yeah, you got Terrence Shannon and Rob Dillingham, but if I'm the Clippers, I don't really want that. I'd rather get the pieces over there in Houston, like Tari Eason. You could throw in Reed Shepherd or whoever else you want to throw in there. They got a lot of more pieces over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would rather go to the Rockets.
Jabari Smith Jr. can go too. Shit.
Yeah, I'm keeping him. I'm gonna try to keep him.
Try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Honestly, I'm keeping the men. Obviously, a men, Sengun, KD, then everybody else for grabs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So Jabari Smith, y'all gonna try to keep him, but that's got to be added to the trade, bro. That's got to be added to the trade. Jabari Smith Jr. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can defend. He's got to be added to it.
I say he's young.
Yeah, Jabari Smith. Yeah, you got to add him to my trade. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll just blow it up. I mean, it just sucks that they don't have their first round pick and it's going to the OKC.
It's like the Clippers did the same thing the Lakers did 2 years ago. They got all these damn old people, and now they look washed.
This might be worse.
This is definitely worse. Because they thought Bradley Beal was going to be a savior. That boy, he said, "All right, I got my money and I'm gone."
Bro, he got a hip, and now you have to see.
Lakers still made the playoffs with that team.
Did they make the playoffs with that team?
Yes, Westbrook. They had Westbrook.
Hell no, I don't think they made the playoffs when Westbrook was there. No, Westbrook was on that team because it was like Westbrook, Melo, Dwight. They had all them niggas on that team.
They had all.
I don't think they made the playoffs that year. I think they were ass.
They made the play-in. They made the play-in.
I'm about to say that was probably 22
or
23.
Was this before the play-in?
I think it was 22 or 23.
All I know was they got
22, 2023. They 43 and 39. They was seventh in the West. Was Darby Ham the coach?
Yes, Darby Ham was definitely
had Pat Bev. Is that when they had Pat Bev and D'Lo? Or the year before that.
It might be the year before.
Yeah. I know they had like.
That's the year they was 33 and 49. Now they didn't make the playoffs when Melo was on.
Was Melo? Yes.
Yeah,
I told you that team was garbage.
They didn't even.
Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, that team sucked. And I think that was the year. I think that's the first year with Westbrook and LeBron and AD kept getting hurt.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
That team was garbage. But this might be way worse though. Like they suck. Like the Clippers
are for 33 wins.
I don't know. I ain't gonna cap. I don't know.
I mean, it's only been a quarter of the season, so they still got two other quarters to go. So I mean, if they gonna want to turn it around, they gotta do it now. They gotta start now.
Oh yeah, next take gotta be all-star selections, early all-star selections. I swear.
But that's it for the Chris Paul situation. Let's move on to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Purse Shams, Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent Alec Sarasis, I don't know his name, have started conversations with the Milwaukee Bucks about the two-time MVP's future and discussing whether his best fit is staying or elsewhere. Sources tell ESPN a resolution is expected in the coming weeks. And then, that's okay. That's it. So,
hey, that man funny. He faked his injury and he supposed to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. And doing this 3 to 4 weeks, they finna find the trade for him. And then as soon as he get traded, he gonna come right back healthy and kill. That's insane. That's insane, dog.
So you think he is faking destinations? So you think he is faking the injury?
Yes.
He's definitely faking injury.
I think he's so fed up. It was like it was a perfect opportunity. I don't let me say it like this. He probably did get injured, but I don't think it's as bad as they making it seem. He probably did feel something in his calf. But he probably could have returned to that game and was just like, nah, I got a calf injury. I'm out for 3 to 4 weeks.
Look, man, I told Trey yesterday, and I think me and Charles been talking about this damn near all year. Went back and looked at the video when we talked about Giannis. Giannis knew damn well that team was trash. He just didn't want to be the bad guy. He knew that team sucked, bro. He knew. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, Francisco. And then I don't have the report, but I don't have the quote, but they said earlier that Giannis is looking like, he actually demanded a trade to the Knicks, but then he said, you know what? I'm going to stay. I'm going to see how it looks. And, remember, the Bucks were playing decent. They were playing decent in like the first couple of weeks. He gets hurt. They go on a 7-game losing streak. Then when he lost to the Wizards, he said, enough is enough. He said, that was it. We can't be losing to the Wizards. And we can't let Chris Middleton be dogging us like this.
And Chris Middleton did
was killing them.
Oh, I was watching. He fired that bitch from 3. He fired that bitch.
He saw Bilal duck on him when he stole that ball. He said, yep, can't do it no more. He raised,
the Wizards are 3. Well, at that time, they only had 2 games.
2 games, and they won.
He deleted everything off Instagram, and that man was so fed up. He deleted tweets on Twitter. He was so fed up. To delete a tweet is crazy. Multiple tweets. That is crazy. And it's not like you can archive a tweet. Once that tweet gone, it's gone. So he was up for it. But I think it's about time, bro. Like, it's okay. It's okay, Giannis. You've done everything for the organization. You won a championship, won 2 MVPs, a defensive player of the year, finals MVP. You've done everything. You're probably one of the greatest players we've ever seen of the 20th century. It's okay to leave, brother. It's okay to leave, and it's understandable. Now, do I think he's faking an injury? Go ahead.
But it's not okay to just join any team just to ring chase, bro. Please I'm going to just say don't do what KD did, bro. I don't want to see that shit. That shit basketball.
If he goes to the Knicks, that's basically ring chasing. It'd be kind of the same thing.
It's not because they didn't even make it over to the championship last year. So
they just went to the Eastern Conference Finals, though.
The Eastern Conference is not the championship.
I mean, that's one step away from the championship, though, Jay.
I mean, that's the truth.
If you replace Cat with Giannis, are they going to the chip?
Yes, because the East is wide open, and because the East is wide open.
I mean, Kevin Durant saw that the Warriors. Like,
we're going to do this today.
I mean, if you go to the Knicks with Jalen Brunson, you either gonna have to trade OG or Mikal, one of them, and then probably another player.
Mikal can go.
No, it's going to have to be OG because he always injured.
He was definitely healthy last year.
I'll say I'll keep OG. I think he better defensively, and he'll give me a little bit more offensively than Mikal.
I take OG. I'm not gonna
Mikal just dropped
the only thing I can say with Mikal is he don't miss games. Like, he's Iron Man.
Yeah, that's legit. The only thing. Yeah, that's legit.
That's what I'm saying. He's healthy.
Yeah, but I think OG better though.
I think the OG's the better player.
Mikal just dropped 44 the other day. I feel like
that's fine.
The same player. I feel like
that's fine. Nah, OG's better defensively, and he's a better rebounder than him.
He's a better inside scorer as well. I'm gonna say that.
I think Mikal probably just shoot better than him.
Shoot better, yeah.
That's about it.
I think that with Mikal, he's more of a he could get his own shot. I mean, we saw it in Brooklyn. Like, he was a bucket and could get his own shot. I don't think that's OG's game, but what OG brings, I think it's just a little bit better than what Mikal brings. Like, I think it just is. And look, man, if you go there with Jalen Brunson, Giannis, and we say OG, and then everybody else, bro, that's a championship team. That's clearly the best team in the East. Clearly.
Well, obviously, Cat's gonna be in there, but I wonder what else is gonna be in that trade.
Well, I did do a trade earlier. Well, it was FanDuel. They did one, and then I went to see if it actually worked. It did work. It said the Bucks would give up Giannis and Kuzma, and the Knicks would give up, I think it was Cat and Mikal and a first-round pick. And that worked.
I'm going oh, yeah. Because they
ain't bad.
They already got Ryan Rollins over there, Kevin Porter over there.
Bro, that team's ass.
Hey, Will, I mean, and then because ain't Cat up for a contract extension too, right?
Well, he remember he just signed that extension probably a couple of years ago. I think he got probably like 2 years left.
2 years. Okay. How much? I want to. I know
He's
Giannis
getting
is
paid a
making
lot
more
of
money
money.
than him, but I know
He's getting
Giannis is
paid like
making more than
50.
him.
I think Cat's making damn near 50 mil.
How much is Giannis making? Let me see how much.
50, making like 50.
Are they both making 50?
Yeah, that's why you got to give up Cat. You
Oh,
got to
okay.
put Cat in that bitch.
Mm.
Look, bro. So y'all got any other? Y'all got teams that potentially could go for
I want to go
Giannis?
to Spurs, dog. I want to see
Take
him go to Spurs. Him and Wemby. Oh my god,
That'll be shit.
that shit would be insane.
That should be 2K type shit.
Nah, for real, it definitely would.
I asked Trill this question, and I'm gonna ask you: what do you, if you're the Spurs, do you put like say De'Aaron Fox in there, or do you say put some of the younger players in there? So say like
Younger
hypothetically,
players.
not like I don't know the trade off my head, but I'm just saying like let's just say De'Aaron Fox because he makes like the second most money. Well, actually makes the most money. I would say
he make the most.
So yeah, so you put De'Aaron Fox and maybe like a Keldon Johnson, maybe another player and picks, or do you say? If you're the Bucks, you say, "Hey, I want either like Stephon, Dylan, and then a whole bunch of young players and some picks." Like, which one would you do?
Well, I would want to keep the.
You gotta keep Fox, man. You got to.
The thing is, though, he's not. He can shoot, but he's not. Regardless, Devin Vassell got to stay, so he's not. He can't be in that trade at all because they need to shoot the next time.
I was gonna say something about that too. Crazy.
They definitely they got to keep him because they need a shooter to pair with Wemby and Giannis. Keldon got to go. I mean, they got Keldon. You can get them Keldon. You can get them Kelly. You can get them. I will low key. It's either you pick between Castle and Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper making more money. He making 12 million. So if you give them Keldon and Kelly, that's about 30 mil right there. Then you get them Dylan Harper, that's about 42.
You give up both?
What?
Stephon and Dylan?
No, I'm not giving them both.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not giving them both. I'm saying Keldon Johnson, Kelly Olynyk, Dylan Harper. That's them three combined is 42. And then I'll probably throw in Jeremy Shohan and then like another young guy and then some picks. So yeah, I'll probably do the young guys and some picks.
I do. Harrison Barnes. I'll throw in
Harrison he making Barnes. 19. He making 19.
I'll throw in Keldon Johnson.
That's about 36 or so.
Probably 2 draft picks.
No, you gotta be crazy.
Oh no, shit, you could do that right there. Harrison Barnes, Keldon, Kelly, and Jeremy Shohan.
Yeah.
You could do that right there. That's more than 50 mil. A first round pick or 2?
Yeah, about 2 first round picks. 1 second round, 1 first. How about that?
Nah, they probably gonna want 2 because you give them Giannis. Yeah, so they probably gonna want 2. So yeah, I'll do that right there.
I'll do that too because look, you're getting young people, you're getting draft picks, you're getting everything you need.
Well, Kelly Olynyk and Harrison Barnes not young, but Keldon getting up there too though. How old is Keldon? Keldon about 25.
Oh, he's still young as hell.
Let me read these little chats real quick.
Yeah, he 26.
Francisco Udonis has a man, the eternal Unk. Shout out. What were the Clippers expecting? A Joe Ingles jokes guy or what? Where he going though? I think he was talking about Wemby. Giannis. Man, I'm about to. Okay, all right, brother. The Spurs, and then he said, "I will offer Castle with 2 first." Well, you got to definitely.
I'm not giving up Castle.
That ain't gonna be enough.
Nah,
I mean, they low key probably gonna ask. They probably gonna ask for either Castle or Dylan Harper. And if I'm being honest, I would low key give them Castle over Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper just looks way better offensively, and he looks like a better playmaker than Stephon Castle. But Stephon Castle, yeah.
Stephon Castle had a double in assists and points for about 2-3 weeks.
I mean, yeah, but he turned the ball over a lot, dog.
That was in the beginning. That was
Dog,
in
on
the
the season,
beginning.
he averages 4 turnovers on the season.
That's a lot.
That was most of his
That's
dirty
a
work was
lot.
in the beginning, though. Remember, he was. I got him on fantasy. He was doing a lot of. He had like 8 turnovers one game. But the
That's what I'm
man could
saying.
pass. He could defend. He really a really good defender. Rebounds the ball and he could score at will.
I mean, but he's not. I think Dylan Harper's a better shooter than him. And I think how tall is Dylan Harper? Dylan Harper is 6'5", 6'6". Castle is they about the same height. They about the same height. Dylan Harper's and same weight, but I feel like Dylan Harper's a better shooter and playmaker because
So-
you have like Stephon Castle is like a Westbrook type build. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna turn the ball over a lot, and if you turn the ball over a lot, that's you giving the other team more points. Shit, at least Harper, he not gonna turn the ball over like that.
So what was the trade y'all said? I'm about to put it in fans world to see if it worked. What was the trade?
Well, they
The
probably
one with the
won't
Spurs.
pass him.
Harrison Barnes,
Harrison
2
Barnes.
first-round picks, Sohan, and who else you said, Charles? You had added one more
Kelly
person.
Olynyk.
So you trying to finesse and keep Dylan Harper and Stephon?
But that's not gonna happen. So
Yeah,
realistically,
Is that realistically, yeah.
put
Let's be
Stephon
realistic.
Castle in there.
You might as well
Stephon,
just. How about this?
Keldon, Kelly. That's 30, 39.
Are the Bucks putting somebody else in
Harrison
there?
Harrison Barnes, but Harrison Barnes, Keldon, Kelly, and Stephon Castle and some first round picks.
So take Jeremy Shohan out.
Yeah.
Well, no, if they gonna put Kuzma in there too, you probably gotta add Jeremy Shohan. Because how much Kuzma making?
Ooh, how much is that nigga making?
But low key, that wouldn't even make sense because I don't see the Bucks needing a guard. They got Ryan Rollins, Kelly.
Brother,
I mean, but
let's be honest.
Stephon Castle's better than
Yes, and the
Yeah.
talent is he's just better. Like
So they
he's
might as
better.
well go for Fox then. I do Fox because I keep
Fox is
Dylan Harper.
older. Fox is older, so they're not gonna want him.
So Kuzma's making 22. He has 2 years left. 22 mil.
He making 22, so 22 and 50. That's what 77. I mean 72. Because Giannis is making exactly 50.
Giannis is making. Damn, now I gotta go back. I think he's making like 55, something like that.
55. So yes, that's what 77. Damn, that's a lot of bread.
So I got Keldon, Stephon, Jeremy Shohan, Harrison Barnes. Those the 4, right?
Kelly Olynyk.
Okay, my bad. Kelly Olynyk. My bad. So 5 players. We're doing 5? Damn, that's a lot.
And some
gotta do
first
what you
round
gotta
picks.
Okay, Kelly Olynyk 13. Kelly Olynyk's making 13. Giannis is making 54.
Damn.
So that's like, okay. 56.
I think the Spurs got
56.
cap space though.
Well, I mean for this, we'll just.
Bro,
So are we putting Kuzma in the trade?
Yeah. Who?
Kuzma.
Yeah.
Are we putting him in the trade? Okay, we're putting Kuzma in the trade. Let's see if it works.
If you're gonna add all them, hell yeah. If
How about
not,
you just
I'll
add
just take
AJ Green? How about you add AJ Green?
I'd definitely rather give up Kuzma.
Knock down 3.
So we got Kelly, Keldon, Stephon Castle, Jeremy Shohan, Harrison Barnes for Giannis and Kuzma. That's the trade, right?
And so did you put them first round picks in them?
Well, I didn't put them because I don't know what picks want to do.
I mean, they're gonna get them some far out picks. They're gonna get them some far out picks regardless.
This shit
So whatever
definitely
picks
failed.
is far out.
Says the Bucks got to waive some player. Must waive players. Milwaukee will have 18 standard contracts and trade would need to waive.
They gonna
3
do
players.
that. They gonna do that.
Man, I remember them picks, them pictures I had of them Giannis trades. But look, man, Giannis, I would say the Knicks are definitely up there. The Spurs are definitely a sleeper. I say the Heat.
Shit, nigga, they'll waive the Nass's ass. They'll waive
easily.
Andre Jackson, Amir Coffey, Jericho Sims. They'll waive Gary Harris. They'll waive a bunch of niggas.
I say
the Heat. I think the Heat got a chance. If Pat Riley finally does do something.
Who he gonna give up?
Tyler Hero definitely in the trade. Easily. Tyler Hero's definitely in the trade. Tyler Hero's in the trade. Because like low-key, Norman Powell been hooping. And he basically could do the same thing as him. Just the only thing difference is Tyler Hero, I think, is more of a ball handler than him. That's really the only difference.
I got
Norman Powell's. I feel like Norman Powell's better defensively.
Oh, I agree. So, I mean, you put Tyler Hero, probably put Jovic, maybe Jaime, some first round picks. Like that.
You keeping Wiggins?
Ooh, man. Ooh, Wiggins might be in the trade low key now that I think about it.
Or are you giving away Khalil Ware, or are you keeping him for bench?
Hell no. Well, now that I think about it, okay.
Because
I think Khalil Ware might have to be in there. I think now that I think about it, I didn't think of him. You might be right. Khalil Ware might be in there, Loki.
Definitely gonna have to be in it. Well, my three picks, I got New York, of course, because all the rumors is starting to look true. Spurs, because they got so many assets and they can trade for them. And then I got the Warriors. I think the Warriors gonna go for Giannis as well. I'm giving up whoever. You know what? I'm gonna keep Steph. I'm gonna keep Jimmy.
Yeah, you gotta keep Steph.
Draymond's definitely in the trade.
Draymond
is definitely in the trade. Easily.
Draymond, and that's his contract too big. He's getting old. He's a hack. He cry too much. Turn the ball over a lot.
Throw Kuminga in there. I would want Kuminga.
I say you gotta throw Kuminga in there. You ain't got no choice.
And probably Pods.
Yeah, Pods could go. Easily.
Yeah, shit. Draymond and Kuminga, that's about what, 57. Pods only making $3 million. Oh my god.
And he a second round pick, right?
Yeah. Well,
Dylan Harper is stupidly efficient for a rookie, and he makes it look so easy. The NASA is included in the family package. True that.
Yeah, he is. I said that yesterday to you. I was like, he's not going nowhere without his brother.
If he goes to the Spurs are gonna have to give up Castle, bro. I gotta keep Dylan Harper because he don't look like no rookie, bro. He look like he's been in the league. Now I ain't gonna say for a long time, but he don't look like a rookie. None of these rookies really look like a rookie.
Especially Cooper Flag. That nigga look at least 30.
Yeah, he looked 30.
Cooper Flag.
But yeah. So
I hope he goes to the Spurs, though.
That trade work?
Okay, so this trade worked. So Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, Kelly Olynyk, and Stephon Castle for just Giannis. It worked.
No draft picks?
Well, draft picks gonna be in there. I just didn't. That's doing too much.
I'm talking about my Warriors trade though. Draymond, Kuminga.
I see if that works. But this trade did work though. Actually, let me screenshot this.
Yeah, please do.
So I can remember.
Yeah, the quality on our cameras are insane though.
Bro, we got them good. We got them good phones.
Crazy.
So what you say? Draymond, Kuminga, and Pods?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if it works.
Pods making $3 million though, right?
Yeah. Pods been so boo-boo.
I think Kuminga at least making 20 something though, so should be good.
He is making like 20.
22.
And like 3 draft picks. It's gotta be like 3 or 4 draft picks. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, them draft picks, they're gonna have to be like in the next like 3 or 4 years because Steph can still play another 3-4 years.
Right.
So I'll probably get them this year's draft pick. You can't give consecutive draft. Now you can't do consecutive, so you can't do this year and next year. So they'll probably get them this year's. What's that? 2026, and then probably get them 2028, and then that's probably it, honestly. Or maybe the year after that, or 29. Yeah, 230.
Well, we can add one more player, so we can get another player from them. But who do the Warriors? Kuzma would be a good addition to the Warriors too. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, y'all. Let me share the screen. Damn, this shit moving slow. Y'all see it? Y'all see it?
Yeah.
All right, so we got Giannis. Draymond Green's only making
Honestly,
25.
Miles Turner, nah, fuck that.
No, they keep him
Bro, that
Miles,
nigga
bro.
ass.
Yeah.
They said they might think about flipping him.
Oh, wait. Kaminga and Moses Moody, bro. They gonna want Moses Moody. I don't.
Nah, the Warriors gonna want to keep him.
But they gonna want to get him. The Bucks gonna want him. The Bucks definitely gonna want him.
Bro, get rid of the dude that said he could be the next Steph Curry. Get rid of him, bro. That man said he could take over the organization. AirPods. Get rid of him.
Man, please get the fuck out.
Get rid of him. Like, get rid of that dude, bro. That shit did not work. So
Yeah,
it worked on
why it didn't
the
work?
Bucks side, but then the Warriors. So they give these the reasons. Well, it says Kamin can't get traded because of 3 months. So he can't get traded until December 30th.
I mean,
So we
but
gotta add one more player from the Bucks. Add his brother.
I mean, that
Let's
doesn't
say you
take
can't
much. It
trade
don't really matter.
Kaminga.
Why they can't trade Kaminga?
Because he just signed a whatchamacallit.
Because he just signed. He just signed.
I mean,
A
but
no
you can
trade
wait on
deal?
that because the deadline is whatchamacallit is in what? When is the trade deadline? February what?
It's like late February. Like late February.
Yeah.
No, that shit still didn't work. It still didn't work.
So we gotta take.
I think it's just the same thing. It's just
It's right before the All-Star break.
And Thanasis can't get traded. And Thanasis can't get traded until the 15th.
All right, so we gotta take off
So yeah, this
Kaminga.
doing too much.
It's the 5th. The deadline is the 5th. It's February 5th.
So yeah, you gotta take, bro. You gotta. That means bro. Okay, so if you're an organization, you're not gonna go for, what's his name?
Who?
On the Warriors.
Kaminga?
No, the small
Moody?
Yeah, so you're not going for Moody if you the Bucks.
Moody's good.
He gotta be added to the trade. He gotta be added.
I don't know if the Warriors gonna want to get him up.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Because he gets so much better. He gets so much.
Who
better.
has the most potential though, Moody or Pods?
Moody?
They can go after Moody then.
Pods be out there.
But we all
as fuck. He be OC as
I know
hell,
because he be thinking he the best player on the team and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Nigga, you're not Jordan Poole, bro. Jordan Poole's still better than you. But
Facts.
So we all think it's time for Giannis to get up out of there, though. We all agree, right? It's time.
I can't remember what I said. If I said, remember when we was like, when is Giannis gonna be traded? I can't remember if I said during the season or in the off season. I can't remember.
Well, did we say that during the segment when it was like him and the Knicks though? I mean, if that's the case, I think
so. Yeah, I think so.
I'll probably go back and look and see what you said. Bro, it's time, man. It's time. That team sucks. I know they beat the Pistons, hooray! But Ryan Rollins, KPJ, Miles, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. That ain't Bobby Portis. Yeah, that ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, like that ain't it, man. He knew, bro. He literally out there carrying.
Whoever gets Giannis, they better get AJ Green. That's all I'm gonna say. AJ Green, wide
Honestly,
open.
though, if I'm the Bucks, I want to keep him. I want to keep AJ Green. I trade Kuzma before him.
Kuzma been
open. Kuzma can go.
He just OC like Pod.
Kuzma can go.
OKC.
Kuzma can go. Kuzma can go. All right, man. But that's it for Giannis Antetokounmpo asking Loki for a trade. Now let's get into the disappointments of the season. It could be a team, it could be a player. Then we'll do our pickers, and then we can all go home. So, Trail, you can get in this too. Like, what any team or player that's been disappointed so far? Charles, obviously, the same thing. Y'all got any disappointments? Team, player? What y'all got?
Well, obviously my team, the Hornets. You know, I was a big believer in the Hornets this year. with their new coach Charles Lee, and LaMelo coming back healthy, and Brandon Miller supposed to be coming back healthy, but they've been disappointing because these two guys are on my disappointment so far too. But Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball, they haven't been healthy to start the season. That's a big reason why the Hornets themselves are bad to start the season though. And then on top of that, their defense, bro, like offensively, like they can keep up with any team in the league, but they're still not playing defense. Like their defense is still trash. And for you guys to have all that talent, between Miles Bridges, Knipple, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Ryan, how you pronounce bro last name? Kongberger or something like that. That's in there.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Then having him, and Diabate, like they got, and then you got Trey Mann, Colin Sexton, like they got a lot of talent on that team, but they cannot put it together, and so they've been very disappointing, very disappointing.
Boy, what's that noise? What the heck? You hear that?
No, I don't hear it.
Boy, that shit sounds bad.
What
I feel like I gotta act. I can't even like describe it.
No,
I can't describe it. I don't know.
It's coming from me?
I don't know. I think it might be coming from Trill. I don't know, but he's muted. I don't know. But
you still
I
hear
ain't gonna
it?
lie. No, he muted himself now. But the player, I got Evan Mobley, bro. And the reason I say Evan Mobley, because I feel I'm just waiting for the jump. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 25 and 15. I haven't gotten it. I think he's only averaging 19 and 10. And he's still been obviously the second best player and been good. But I feel like we've just been waiting for the
19 and 9.
Yeah, that ain't you're better than that, brother. And especially after last year, defensive player of the year, definitely an all-star, your first all-star. I was expected like 20, at least
22, 23.
Yeah, I was expecting 22, 23 with like 12 boards. And we don't get that from you this year, bro. And I know the Cavs ain't been looking like right. But Evan Mobley so far has been disappointment. Still really good. I just waiting on the leap, bro. So yeah, I got Evan Mobley.
Another player that I got. We talked about him earlier. We had a whole little segment about him. Zion Williams. This is supposed to be the year that
he's on here.
This is supposed to be the Zion's healthy year, and this is his lowest. I think this is his lowest points per game in his career. He's averaging 22, 5, and 4 on the year. This is his lowest points per game in his career. He's been injured again. He just can't stay healthy, and it might be. I don't know if it's time if we should give up on Zion or not, because we don't know if that man's even gonna play 60 games a year. So Zion's another player that I got that's been disappointing.
Very disappointing at this point. Who else? I had one more player. Disappointment this year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, all the
Who you say?
I was going to say Zion, but we all know why.
Can I say the Sixers? Because the Sixers started out hot and started out really good in the beginning of the year. Tyrese Maxey been hooping. And I'm putting like the whole Sixers team. Joel Embiid's been disappointed because every time you look, he's about to play. Then next thing you know, he's out for like 10 games. Paul George been in and out the lineup. VJ has fallen back. He's had a couple of good games. VJ has gone back to her because VJ was leading the rookie of the year. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell happened. He just got back down to earth. And he was their second best player on the team at that point. And I don't know what the hell happened. But the whole 16 now, I think they're like 11 and 9. I think they're in the play-in spot right now. So I would say the Sixers have been disappointment so far because they were definitely looking really good. Like, definitely. Like, especially VJ. Like, I don't know what happened. That's Charles' guy.
Shooting.
Like, what happened to him?
His shooting ain't been as consistent.
He need to get better. What else you got, man?
I got the Knicks. The Knicks is one of my teams that's been disappointing so far.
And I know that they're 14-7, but they've been disappointed because of the simple fact of you guys upgraded your bench, you got a new coach, and you guys just came from the Eastern Conference Finals, and you guys don't honestly, to me, they look better last year than they do right now. And that's part to coaching because how you come in and you guys don't, and Cat talking about he doesn't know where he's gonna fit in offensively on the team or what his role is. That's a problem. And I think these guys should be better than 14-7. Because the Pistons are 17-5. I said they should have been around there, or they should have been 18 and whatever, or 19 or whatever, or 20 or whatever. You know what I mean? They should definitely be better than 14-7 for sure.
So you think they should be where the Pistons are, 17-5?
Yeah, or
Top
a little
East.
bit better, or a little bit better.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
they should definitely be at top of the East right now.
I'm putting the Cavs in that same boat. The Cavs are in the play-in right now. Cavs in that same boat, 13-10. You know what's crazy? Last year was the offense, and then all right, it's definitely true. I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's definitely true. I'm about to mute you, true. All right, as long as it's better, that's cool. But it's definitely, I would put the Cavs in there because the Cavs last year was the offense. Let me unmute this one. Okay. Trill, unmute yourself.
That's better.
Yeah. But yeah, the Cavs last year was like the offense, and the year before it was the defense. This year, and especially when Darius Garland been out the lineup, the offense looks terrible. He literally makes the offense go, and with him being in and out the lineup, it looks funky. It really looked funky, and then some injuries here and there. Jared Allen is out for like a week with a finger injury. They still don't got Max Strus. It just don't look like the same Cavs team, and we both came into the year saying Knicks and Cavs 1 and 2. And now the Knicks are not at the top. They're fourth. They're third. But the Cavs are in the play-in. They do not look the same. They just lost to the Blazers yesterday. Definitely the Cavs have been disappointed so far.
I sure betted on them to win.
I expected that, and whoever bet on Portland to win got a lot of bread. Who else you got? Team or player?
I got one.
All right, go ahead. Who you got?
I'm sorry to say it, but we already kind of know the Clippers organization, the biggest.
I definitely put the Clippers on here, obviously.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
Definitely on them.
Man, bro, very upsetting. Very upsetting. Everybody is just frustrated over that. I think, bro. They firing Chris, but they getting rid of Chris Paul. Kawhi looking kind of washed.
Kawhi been okay. He been good.
Kawhi been okay, but
he just ain't been in a
lineup. It's not leading them to wins, and he's not playing enough.
Yeah, James Harden out there carrying. And James Harden out there carrying. They still taking L's.
Yeah, James Harden can't be the only one doing it though.
Y'all agree that the Shea and Kawhi, the little trade, the Shea and Paul George trade is the worst trade in NBA history? Because I feel like people saying that now because of hindsight. I still don't believe that. Nah, I still think the Luka trade is worse.
Yeah, I think the Luka trade is worse.
Yeah,
like people saying that now because the Clippers ain't done nothing, and then Shea goes MVP and wins championship. Like that's not really the only reason. But I don't care what y'all tell me. Back then, when Kawhi said, "Man, if you don't give me Paul George, I'm leaving," you're doing that. You're trading Shea. Like no one thought Shea was gonna be this. They thought he'd be like really good, but not this. So you're doing that.
The worst trade of all time probably is what the Hornets did.
What they do? Which trade? Which one?
When they traded Kobe. Draft night.
They didn't know Kobe was gonna be that, bro. No, I don't want to hear.
Hey,
you didn't know Kobe was gonna be that, bro. No, you didn't.
Hey.
No one thought Kobe was gonna be that. No, it's definitely Luka.
The last disappointment that I got is the Dallas Mavericks. I know Kyrie's hurt. Anthony Davis has been hurt, but that's a big reason why they're a big disappointment. We knew Kyrie wasn't going to be here to start the season, but Anthony Davis being hurt and always getting hurt, that's a big disappointment. And then even with AD getting hurt, they still have talent on that team between Najee Marshall, Max Christie, Clay, even though he's a shell of himself, PJ, who's been hurt recently, Daniel Gafford and Lively. Who's been hurt, those two been hurt a lot this year as well. So they've been a big disappointment because even with Kyrie and AD
missing time, I thought they still would have been better than 8-15.
Is it crazy to put on here the Pelicans? Because I thought the Pelicans were gonna be better than this. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought they'd be better than this.
I kind of expected it, man. They got a nigga on their team named Fears.
Jeremiah Fears been hooping,
bro. You know he from the city.
Listen to that name, bro.
You know he from the city, right?
He bogus as hell.
Nah, bro got talent. He got talent. Bro got talent.
Game. He got G. But bro, a nigga named Fierce on your team is insane. I'm sorry.
To me that last name kind of cold. And then his jersey number is 0. His jersey number is 0, so it's 0 Fears. Come on, Najee. That's cold. That's cold.
That shit trash.
That shit cold to me.
Hey Francisco, if you still here, are we lagging, bro? Because I definitely looking. It's definitely been lagging ever since I shared that damn screen. Should have been lagging this whole segment.
A little bit. It was been lagging a little bit, not crazy.
Yeah, it's been lagging a little. It's been bad. I ain't gonna cap.
One more team.
Another the Bulls are kind of disappointing.
I expect that, so I ain't on my disappointment list.
They're still better than the Hornets. Better than the
Hornets. Still better than the Hornets, but they just lost to them. What last game they played?
Hey, y'all try to remove yourselves real quick. Then we'll go to the Pickems. Like, just remove yourselves from the thing. Don't leave, but just remove yourselves. And then just add yourselves back. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll do it for you. Sweet over here. Boy, it's lagging like crazy. Sure, what are you doing? This shit overly lagging, bro.
It ain't lagging on my screen.
I know it's not lagging on our screens, but like when somebody else looks, it's lag. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking if Francisco is still in here. Is it still lagging? Because obviously, when we look at each other, like when we look at ourselves, you can't hear?
I can't hear y'all.
Ever since I ain't never sharing the screen ever again, and if that's the case, bro, that shit been tweaking ever since.
I don't know why I can't hear y'all.
Can you hear? I don't know what Trail's doing. Okay, he left, but
he probably left and probably finna join in.
Yeah, he'll probably come back. I put Derek White down. I thought Derek White was gonna be better than this. He's about the same, but I thought he would improve as the second option, and he's actually hasn't been good, but he hasn't been better. So I'm putting Derek White.
All right, there we go. That's better.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, we at the end now, so we just have to deal with it. But that's if our disappointments. Let's get to these Pickems, man. Trail is a part of the Pickems now. Let's start off with NBA Pickems, NBA Thursday games for tonight. Warriors and the 76ers.
I'm gonna go Warriors.
Give me the Golden State Warriors.
No Steph, no Jimmy. Just to let y'all know.
You're right.
Jimmy not playing?
I don't know. Jimmy might.
Oh yeah. If Jimmy not playing, then I'm going Sixers. But if he playing, I'm going Warriors.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Celtics, and the Wizards.
Wizards.
Who you got, Trey?
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Jazz, and the Nets. Toilet bowl.
Nets.
Give me the Utah Jazz, Lakers, and the Raptors. Good game.
Raptors.
The Lakers. Wait, no, Luka not playing. Luka not playing. Nah, I still got the Lakers. Yeah, Lakers.
You're not a real fan, Trail. Give me the LA Lakers, Timberwolves, and the Pelicans.
Timberwolves.
T-Wolf.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves. NBA Fridays games, Lakers and the Celtics.
Ooh. Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers, Heat and the Magic.
Magic.
Heat.
Give me the Miami Heat, Nuggets and the Hawks.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Spurs and the Cavs.
Cavs. Cleveland.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, Trailblazers and the Pistons.
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 Give me the Detroit Pistons, Jazz and the Knicks.
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 Give me the New York Knicks, Hornets and the Raptors.
Raptors. I fuck with the Raptors heavy this year, y'all.
Raptors.
Give me the Toronto Raptors, Pacers and the Bulls.
Pacers.
Pacers.
Give me the Chicago Bulls, Suns and the Rockets.
Rockets. Blowout.
Rockets.
Give me the Houston Rockets, Clippers and the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
Clippers.
Give me the Memphis Grizzlies, 76ers and the Bucks.
76ers.
Sixers.
Give me the Philadelphia 76ers, Mavericks and the Thunder.
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 Give me the OKC Thunder, NBA Saturdays games, Pelicans and the Nets. Toilet bowl.
Give me the Pelicans.
Nets.
Give me the Brooklyn Nets, Hawks and the Wizards.
Hawks.
Hawks.
Give me the Atlanta Hawks, Warriors and the Cavs.
We're going to go Cleveland again.
Cavs.
Give me the Cleveland Cavaliers, Bucks and the Pistons.
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 Give me the Detroit Pistons, Kings and the Heat.
Miami Heat.
Who at home? The Heat?
Heat. Mhm.
Oh, give me the Heat then.
Why does it matter? Kings suck. Give me the Miami Heat, Clippers and the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves, Rockets and the Mavericks.
Rockets.
Mavericks.
Give me the Houston Rockets, NBA Sundays games, Magic and the Knicks.
Magic.
Knicks.
Give me the New York Knicks, Celtics and the Raptors.
Ooh. Raptors. Raptors.
Raptors.
Give me the Toronto Raptors, Nuggets and the Hornets.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets, Trailblazers and the Grizzlies.
Trailblazers.
Blazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers, Warriors and the Bulls.
Warriors.
Warriors.
Give me the Golden State Warriors, Lakers and the 76ers.
Lakers.
Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers, Thunder and the Jazz.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Give me the OKC Thunder, NBA Mondays games, Kings and the Pacers.
Pacers.
Kings.
Give me the Indiana Pacers, Suns and the Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
T-Wolves.
Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves, Spurs and the Pelicans.
Spurs.
Spurs.
Give me the San Antonio Spurs, and then we are in the quarterfinal stage for the in-season tournament. So NBA Tuesdays games, it's the Heat and the Magic.
Ooh.
Heat.
Let me go Magic. I'm going to go Magic.
Give me the Miami Heat to get this W. Then Knicks and the Raptors.
Oh, this is tough. I'm going to go Raptors.
Knicks.
Give me the Toronto Raptors to get the W. And then in the West on Wednesday, NBA Wednesday's game, Suns and the Thunder.
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 Give me the OKC Thunder and Spurs and the Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah, Lakers.
Give me the LA Lakers. And finally, NBA Thursday's games, Clippers and the Rockets.
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 Give me the Houston Rockets, Celtics, and the Bucks.
Celtics.
Celtics.
Give me the Boston Celtics, Blazers, and the Pelicans.
Blazers.
Blazers.
Give me the Portland Trailblazers, and finally, Nuggets and the Kings.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Give me the Denver Nuggets. And that's it for the Full Court Entertainment Podcast. Thank you to my guy Trill for showing up today for 2 hours and 45 minutes. It was definitely a pleasure for you to pop up in here. It's always been me and Charles, but we had a third person. But I'm thankful that you were in here. But thank you guys for showing up as always. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms at Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to hear me, Charles, and Trail yap on the audio platforms, we are also on Apple Music and Spotify. Make sure you guys like all our videos and shorts on every single platform. This was actually a really great episode, and we will see y'all next time, man. NBA season is here as always. We're a month and a half in the season. See y'all next time. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
For sure.